pineapple.
A real combination.
Salad?
A real. You said it. You said it.
Would you not?
Yeah,
Or
not
just eat a
sorry.
bowl all cut up.
Don't
You
be.
know, I think it looks pretty cool.
Do you just grab it?
I heard French toast.
This guy.
May you get full of it.
French toast sounds great.
I don't wear heels a lot, okay? I was wearing them a lot.
I mean, I had an apple already.
I don't think I've ever had hash browns.
No one stops me. I just go for that.
Turn the fans, I don't overheat. And shall we? We shall.
I think
It's too loud here. Let's go get breakfast.
my nervousness is gonna make me pick French toast, so I think I'm gonna wait till the afternoon.
I'll be there right now. I'll be right back.
Aren't you hungry?
For training?
I think everything was moved over here.
You gonna get hash browns?
I just eat whatever anyone gives
I
me.
need to drop by.
Which might be a bad
Oh my god.
Give me a can of tuna. And I tried to eat it.
Can of peanuts.
I know how it's I was gonna say what's wrong with the tuna, and then you said the can. It makes sense. I like trains.
She said I need iron in my diet.
That would be iron. I think that's tin.
Thank you, Arnold.
Didn't help.
Bailey's my friend. I can listen to her.
Hash browns and eggs and French toast I made. I made the French toast.
Mm,
You should try it with the syrup. It's really tasty.
I'll do just that.
I'm not a big breakfast guy, but that sounds tasty. So.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, Kane.
Hopefully they don't have too big of breakfast. Don't need Theodore cleaning up the puke off the gym floor again.
And what ways to utilize them. I think all you gotta know is that if you fuck with it wrong, you're gonna die. And if you put it in a piece of metal properly, you'll survive.
Or die.
For the most part.
Depending on if it
Yeah,
eats you.
yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Felix! Wonder what that's about.
Don't know.
Everything that I've heard about cores and shit like
Who
that,
knows?
It's always, not so great.
Money.
Dirty mana poisoning, somebody getting eviscerated. Ma'am?
Morning.
What do you know about the cores? I'm talking about all the shit that
Do
I
you need me
know.
to catch you? Here, I can catch you. This way. I got you.
You sure?
I got you. There you go.
Good morning, you two.
Morning. Oh, good. Morning. Oh, I have to run.
And why are we scaling buildings this early in the morning?
I don't have an excuse.
I see. Well, you will set those actions to better use later then.
We're just talking about comas and drain damage. Yeah, I love comas. They taste delicious.
Well,
Wait, we're not
Stitch,
talking
don't mind if I
about
bother you,
Yeah.
but I want to put my uniform. That's alright.
Yeah. Oh, let's hold over there now.
if you needed something.
What can I get you today,
Hmm.
Miss Drea?
Just my morning coffee and pastry, please, Biscotti.
We do have a special pastry today. Apple cider donuts. 3cc for 2.
Sounds fantastic. I'll go for 2.
Understood. Your total will be 4cc then.
Holy shit.
Have you been well this past week?
I have been, yes.
That is good. I will admit that it was a bit of a surprise to see you, since you usually come towards the evening.
Well, I'm hungry earlier today, and it's going to be a lot of activity, so better to get my energy now than later.
Please make sure to stop by as well. We are now serving as well a special autumn pumpkin bread bowl that is served alongside our soup of the day. Well, week more like, but yes.
Mm.
So please do keep that in mind.
I'll stop by
Hello?
this evening then.
Mr. Paz.
Morning.
Please
Mr.
do.
Paz?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't you start with me.
What have I done now?
You know it's just Paz. There's no Mr. needed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just Paz.
There you go. Do you have that triple blend roast?
We do, but it wasn't exactly ready yet.
Ah.
We were
How
still in the
long?
process of making it. Only a few more minutes.
I'll wait.
Understood. Mostly.
I'll join you for your
So we
wait.
do have some other seasonal goods that we will be putting into rotation, as I had said earlier. We have our apple
Yes.
cider donuts today. There's the new bread bowl and the hot cocoa that we are now serving. Let us see. Some of the other dishes that we came up with was a lot more pumpkin and cinnamon apple type goods. Let us see. We will also be having, eventually at some point, a apple butter pie, which will replace our normal apple pies.
That actually sounds
It is
really
a little more
nice.
sweeter, but yes.
Mm.
Another thing.
Have you
that we
tried
will
the
be
donuts
serving
yet?
I have not. Why?
That is what she had ordered.
Do you need me to sample them for you?
No, I was just wondering.
Another thing that seems to have been good over the years is a pumpkin spice coffee, which I don't know why, but people tend to like it. So we usually put it into rotation.
That is definitely doughy.
In a good way, bad way.
Like a cakey way.
Ah, hell with it. Let me get some of those donuts as well.
Understood.
They definitely stick to the top of your mouth. They're like cake donuts, not like the fried ones. I think.
Ah.
They're very dense. Cakey, yes.
They should be, yes.
Mm.
Here you are. 2 donuts. That will be 3 cc.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That should be good for today.
Yes.
So,
what can I get you?
Anything on your agenda?
I was just going to watch class this morning.
Hi, morning there. Can I get one of that lemonade if you
They're
don't
going
mind?
over tactics today.
We don't exactly have a
The
lot
candidates
of
were having
and usually it is special
what they were
order.
calling a big
But
breakfast,
I can
so
have enough for at least a few cups.
Theodore might be busy this afternoon.
So I will have to raise the price to 2 cc. Is that all right?
Very fair.
Hi, that's
Yes.
fine. I don't really mind.
Hope you enjoyed the
Understood.
festival.
Let us see.
It was about the same as last year. I mean, the play was very interesting. Quite enjoyed it. In the end.
Interesting is, one way to say it.
Subjective.
Hi, thank you.
Yes.
And here's your CC.
Curious
Very much.
might be another
Please
good
do
word.
enjoy.
Oh, yeah, well, thank you.
Surprising.
All right.
We'll go with that. Well, I'll go with that.
In ways.
To me, it seemed like quite a few people did enjoy it.
Yes.
From the
Oh,
plays
it wasn't
to the various
the fact
different
that it
events that
wasn't
some of the other
enjoyable.
shopkeepers held.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like it was a
Good
all-around
treats from
good
you
time.
all as well.
Thank you very much. We serve to please.
Ah, who won your raffle?
Let's see here. The winners were in first place, Miss Opal, Miss Shiloh, and a small one named Boots.
Boot.
Oh,
Singular
well,
boot.
good for Boots.
Just boot.
Boots understood.
Yes.
Oh, the little one, I thought it was plural boots.
I thought it was singular.
We are thinking about selling mugs and also some of the other goods that we had made going forward with our normal logo, though that would probably require us to partner. I would need to talk with the bakery, the blacksmith, Mr. Cargook, and Miss Stitch, at least in terms of mugs and certs go. But it could be a partnership.
Well, I certainly would
Quality work.
buy a mug. I had to glue my old one back together, and it sort of doesn't. It's not the same as it used to be. What?
Why? Why did you need to glue it back together?
Oh, because it was in multiple pieces. It broke.
You couldn't just buy a new mug?
Well, it's a special mug.
There is a
I suppose
sentimental value
Yes.
behind it.
Yes.
It makes sense.
It was given to me by the kids at the orphanage back in Viven.
Ah. Well,
yes.
That explains a little bit more.
Let us see.
You can get more than one mug, however,
It's
just to
about
make
done.
sure that you don't repeat your...
Well, it was my
breakage.
favorite mug, and I mean, it's wasteful to have more than one mug. More dishes to wash. You can just wash the same one once, and
Here you are. The
thank
coffee
you.
you had ordered. Please do enjoy. That will be 1 cc.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Ding. I hope you do enjoy.
Crow.
Is everything okay?
everything's fantastic. Could you get him like a
Yeah.
napkin or a towel for him to the chompers
That
instead
I
of just
can.
placing them on the counter?
Here is a towel.
Thank you.
My fellow...
Oh, we've already
Good morning,
ordered.
sir.
Yes.
What can I get for you?
Now on the
Like
power.
coffee, please.
Understood. Would you like a triple blend, or would you like a normal cup? As the pot of triple blend just finished.
I do like the
I'm
triple
judging you.
Understood.
Good push. There. Have a donut.
Oh. Oh, thank you, instructor.
They are our new
I'll
apple
have
cider
to wait to have that one. I
donuts.
can't get too much.
2 donuts for 3
If
cc.
it's my doughy one,
Here
make me
is your
a heart
coffee.
boo boo.
By the way.
Thank you. How much is that?
You're welcome.
What was it?
The
2,
coffee
3
is
cc?
1 cc.
1 cc.
1 cc for the coffee. We
Easily
tend to
done.
keep coffee relatively cheap because there are so many people that order multiple cups a day that it all just adds up.
And a lot of them do get it in bulk, don't they?
That they do.
What, the coffee?
What?
There are some folks who
Coffee
do.
or something else?
The
Coffee.
Ah.
But you
I mean, if you dug out the cake or the donut or something else.
No, talking about the coffee, not the donut.
Yeah. Ah,
Though I do
very
guess they do
good.
to get the donuts also in bulk, most likely. They're
The-
good.
Well,
Good job with them.
our normal donuts are around. Thank you very much. However, these donuts are special to our autumn menu. Since it is now
It's a
autumn
bit-
and summer has ended,
Apple
these
pie
are
then.
now there.
The apple cider.
Yeah. Apparently, the little cakey, I'm mad at that to eat that because I got my teeth out right now because I can't get a thing of the coffee because otherwise I'm going to a whole new pair and that's just a pain in the ass. You know how long it takes to get a new piece?
No, how long?
I mean, it only took me around a week to get 2 new legs. And a whole arm.
They're getting new for like new pair of glasses for people. I mean, better arm, you're like, oh, I'm having new people put it in, if you're done too right. Hey,
Also,
annoying them
his
hell.
face is a very unique shape. It's a very one-off kind of. You can't just go down and get your normal dentures. They have to be sort of wider and sharper and fitted. And oh, thank God, there's the bell. I need to get to class.
Please enjoy your coffee.
Thank you, Biscotti.
Have a good one, Biscotti.
Miss Andrea. Feel free to come back. Whenever.
I'd appreciate that. Stitches, could you guide him?
Okay, sure. Please don't.
Appreciate it.
Please don't have a funeral. I beg of you. At any point.
Big preach, Stitches. Big preach.
Yeah.
Can I have a funeral?
He just threw his teeth into the bag with the donuts, didn't he?
For whom the bell tolls, good pass. I ask that every morning, by the way.
Captain.
Yes, sir.
Just a quick question. Is the visitors limitation still up for the school right now?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Thank you. I just wanted to ask because I didn't know if I was if I could bring my brother to watch Lee Spa.
Oh yeah.
I had to speak with Valdris, but I don't think that would be too much of a problem.
Santa Claus.
Their family.
Mm-hmm.
Or just a little bit there.
Yeah.
Average Horo conversation.
Okay.
Morning, Gregory.
Hello.
Hope
Sorry,
at
you
least
gotta
that,
go.
I don't even have a chin.
of course. I hope at least that Valdris is a little bit more merciful when it comes to family members of their cadets. I know he had this entire worry about letting new people in the academy, but I was hoping that changes up a tiny bit at least.
With the recent events and the upcoming mission that we're going on, things are a little tighter than normal.
Well, understandable. I'm not one to complain. Not my job really to be inside there anyway. Just need to make sure that cadets make it there and not get stopped in the middle of the street by other things.
Yes. Notice that the pet rock salesman followed us back over to the side of town. So I'm curious to see if he's going to be peddling his wares on the street. Mild interest.
I mean, overall, from what I've seen about him, does not seem to be that impressive in his wares. Overall, don't really see him as any competition for myself either, so let him have his fun.
Of course, I mean, he's selling rocks, so...
Because... I mean, you do not know when you think about it what our folk are but very shiny rocks.
Oh yes, very shiny rocks, but these are like rocks he picked up on the path outside and put googly eyes on. And honestly, if you put googly eyes on the kinds of rocks that you've seen, I'd judge you quite fiercely.
When it comes to these matters, who knows, maybe in itself a little bit of a family pet, or potentially a little bit of a pet for a warden candidate who is starting to lose it from all the work stress. I'm sure it'll be fine, though.
Well, I'm pretty confident our candidates are not getting stressed with the amount of work that they have. Especially since they're just in training and not actually working.
I'd hope so, at least.
Hmm.
Here's hoping.
Ah.
Madame, you seem a little lost. Can I help you?
Do you know what a general store is?
I can lead you to it if it needs to be.
Sure.
Andrea,
Morning.
good conversation.
Yes.
Greeting, sir. Follow me, madame.
Morning, sir.
I hope I don't miss morning assembly again. So, gumballs are not in that storage room anymore. It's going to be up in secure storage up by the cafeteria, which doesn't seem like the right place to have. Well, I'm sure it's not right next to the cafeteria, but anyways.
A lot cooler back then.
Uh-oh.
I suppose
no
if
Theodore.
I show you our
Damn it.
room of ancient objects, you can tell me what every one of them does.
Right. Sorry, I was thinking things in my head, and then, Right. I didn't finish the sentence.
Something happened, but I can't remember.
Good morning.
Just really
Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning.
Andrea, could you make it?
Of course.
Could you secure a core of every element and bring it to the arena for choosing?
Absolutely.
Candidate Shiloh will select her core today.
And then right after assembly, we'll get it attuned to her, and then I'll have her return to class.
Very well. Let us get going.
Apologies. I was unable to find Leon. I don't know.
I'll leave my jacket on. Somewhat official of a gathering right now, so. Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you again for a lot of you.
That's enough.
Certainly.
If you don't have any more.
I
Candidate
look
Shiloh
forward to
will be
working with
joining
you.
your group for Vanderhall. And as such, will need to prepare an arms to sort herself. Drea, I believe you have the cores prepared?
Yes. Come here, Shiloh.
Shiloh? There's one core of each type here. Do you know your options?
Yeah, I'm still gonna stick with what I chose. Which is, the water one.
By all means. It is yours.
Interesting, man. Just play with it.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Of course. After assembly, come with me and we'll go ahead and get it attuned to you. Yes.
Being your expedited learning process, Shiloh, do rely on your fellow candidates and associates to assist you. You will need to prepare full arms, Majesty and all, by the day before we leave for Vanderhall. At which point, Instructor Hayden and Instructor Dusk will assess your capabilities and either approve or disapprove of your joining the mission. Is that understood?
Understood.
You may fall back in line. For the next few weeks, you candidates will be put through a number of drills. You've reached the point in which your arms should be mostly complete or fully complete, which means it is time to learn how to properly use them. For that sake, you will be undergoing both martial and magical training going forward, and all of you will receive an examination before we leave for Vanderhall. If any of you fail the examination, not only will you not be going to Vanderhall, but you will be expelled from the program immediately. Are there any questions? Scout, you had your hand up first.
Yes, is this a practical examination or like a written one?
Practical.
Oh, thank God.
Celestia.
Which team is Shiloh joining?
I believe it would be the team that Artemis originally held. They'll be filling their spot.
Never mind.
Door.
Dolores. Yeah.
Aye.
Those of that team, make sure to see her acquainted with her other teammates. Starting today, you'll be under the care of Instructor Hayden. Hayden, your class.
Alright, for today we're gonna do a series of combats provided by a different set of teams. With this, I would like you to prepare your arms, your equipment, anything that you need to do to get ready for combat. Come on.
Understood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of us at once?
Well, guess I'm gonna go grab it.
You got it. Pretty grab it.
I'll go to the mechanics bay to acquire.
I'm good.
Oh,
I believe we were supposed to go that way.
yes.
Put it in my pocket so I'm not touching it later.
Gonna be playing with our arms today, it looks like. Okay. With Professor Hayden.
Well, this should be fun.
Okay.
Put it down on the bench. No one's gonna take it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Stay comfortable. First few days are bad.
Now make sure you are not hit by anything stray.
Let's give it some time.
Right.
Alright,
We're gonna do wonders on your arms. It's gonna be great. What, do you have any ideas for what you want your arms to be like?
Candidate Shiloh,
Yeah. All right.
your attunement.
It doesn't hurt or anything. Well, I mean, it kind of broke me, but you're fine. You're gonna be great.
It'll be alright. Go tune, alright?
Oh, Lord.
A little bit of an apology as well for everyone. But make sure to keep preparing your arms, maintenance, everything that is needed. We're gonna be making brackets for sparring. There's gonna be team fights. In the meantime,
I'd rather
make sure
have you
keep
miss
them
as
on the
little
side,
class as
and
possible.
whenever you're ready
Come
for
along.
combat, make sure to grab them.
Okay.
This clarification is as a DM, just allow the performance on people's computers today.
The next few weeks are going to be rather intense for you. You'll want to be on time for class. Yes?
Yes.
You'll have plenty of time after class to meet with the other students and in between classes.
Right.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Instructor Andrea?
Cyrus?
Apologies. Do you mind if I accompany to...
Charlotte, are you okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Need a hand?
I've got it. Thank you, though. Oh.
Okay.
The letter I received.
Okay.
I don't want to hover over yet, but if you'd
From
like,
my
I can
younger sister always.
take a look at you, or if you want to talk later, we can.
I need to go home.
If you're allowed to come, can you?
Yes, Osiris can accompany you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sick.
I appreciate it.
Now that we're not standing in the middle of the hall, would someone like to explain what's happening?
Yeah. I'm good. I think I got it. Okay. Handle.
You barely
all
made it up the
for now.
stairs, and Osiris is insisting on coming along with you.
If I may, instructor, I think it just may be one of the initial onsets of the changes that are induced for individuals like her and becoming wardens with the course. I know that that's the key of what alters an individual, that changes them from an average citizen to a warden. And I believe her physiology, as we have many interesting individuals within here, is adjusting more severely early on.
I see. Has this happened with any of the design folk I've used in the past, or?
No. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
Well, let's go ahead and get this attuned for you. Maybe you'll have a better reaction after it's not as raw. Come back here. Place your core in the center.
I'm nervous to directly touch it again right now. Sorry. Put it in my pocket. I didn't want to.
Are you concerned you're going to pass out?
I can. I can do it. Just... You need it there, right?
Yes. And what would you want it attuned to?
Fighter.
Fighter. At least that wouldn't make sense. Oh. Hands on the rim. This is going to attune this specific core to you as a fighter. Shouldn't be intense or anything like that. It's more of a... like a handshake.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. As simple as that.
Okay.
Now you take the core back.
Do I?
Yes. Has anyone explained to you the conditions around having a core, as in not losing it?
I don't think so.
Cyrus, come here.
Yes, ma'am.
You're bleeding from your mouth.
It's so loud.
Do you need to go to the hospital or just down to the medical ward?
Could you look at me for a second?
Hi.
Easy. You said it's loud. Do you feel like you're having a hard time standing?
A little.
Okay. I'll be right here.
And I'll be on your
more
other
than happy
side. The person who's not half your size.
I'll be happy. Yeah, well, I do my best.
I think I need Hater.
Hater? I don't know if I've seen him today.
Are you Faye?
I don't think I'm Faye. I don't... Are we Faye?
Ader, never mind. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're...
Similar names.
You're fine.
Shiloh, may I explain a bit into what it...
Have her sit down on the counter.
Come on. Yeah. I'll guide you. I haven't seen anything like this before, but if I were to take a guess at anything, just immediately offhand, it could be a overabundance of mana within her body. When I did a sample, a blood test on her, I saw that she had higher concentrations per capita of mana within her body, or per density, within her body.
Before she had a core?
I think the core... Yes.
That's not possible.
There's one thing I can say, is that this group has certainly led to a lot of surprises.
That is the truth.
Hater said that we hold it better than others, but usually we don't have a way of getting it.
Well, you definitely have a way of getting it now. I'm worried because the symptoms you're exhibiting would preclude you from the program. But a lot goes into choosing a warden. And you haven't exploded, at least.
It's something I know I can work on. Just need to get better at doing it like Ader does and not like I do normally.
Alright, well then I want you working closely with Ader as much as possible. In addition to everything else that's expected of you. Catching up on classes.
Been doing my best.
And that's what I expect of you. And I'm not going to change any of my expectations. I'm not going to lay it on heavy right now because obviously you're not feeling well, but I will say that by the end of the week I want you to have at least inscribed one rune for your core.
Okay.
That's all I will give you for this week, seeing as how... Yes. Simon, did you need something?
Oh, I was just coming to make sure everything was okay, and the sparring is about to start.
Oh god.
Charlotte, do you need some more time, or do you think you're ready to go back and at least observe the class?
I need a little bit of time. Sorry.
Of course. Thank you, Simon. We'll be out there as soon as things work their way out.
I don't think I saw Reginald or any of the other medics, so I'll be around. I'm sure they can...
Reginald just went
is
to
he
the
there?
gymnasium.
Oh, thank God.
Can you please send Reginald up here?
Yes.
He's dealt with this side of things more than I have, of course. He's been here a few more years than I have, so we'll see if he's experienced anything like this before. I understand you probably don't want many people discussing this, but Reginald's one of the people that will need to know.
I talked about a little bit of this being a possibility, but I didn't think it'd be this bad.
Well, cheer up. At least this is a sign that you're able to do more with mana than most candidates that come in. I mean, of course, bleeding from the mouth aside. That would not be a positive.
There's only a select few students I've seen that have exhibited any kind of similar qualities.
Right. I mean, saying that there was a buildup of mana before having a core is quite without precedence.
I'm uncertain if there was. Well, yes, actually, no, yeah, there was.
Do you have a empty Pokai cell or mana cell?
Empty. Yes. Where did I put? Oh, yes. Celestia?
Oh, hello, Professor.
Hey.
I was coming up here to watch.
You'll be okay.
To watch what?
Tuning?
Tuning has finished.
What's being...
Oh, I missed
There's a
that.
situation being dealt with right now. It's a private matter.
Just,
okay.
Is it allowed
hello,
droning
Professor.
voices? What do you hear?
Oh. I might be of assistance. I was grabbed.
It's hard to...
Along your way.
Explain, it's not
That's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
sound, but it's
Osiris
not sound.
can go into more details. She's exhibiting some things with mana that I've never seen before.
After a test of her blood, I was able to discern that herself and one other candidates are more mana dense than any or most of the other candidates. Per average, hers and one or two others have a higher capacity for it. And I worried that maybe her receiving her core, due to the changes that it enacts upon those who are attuned to it, may have perhaps prompted an overload. She spit out a little bit of blood. Well.
The other you're speaking of is Evan, correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Evan.
There you go.
I know he can do it, but I've never really been able to do it. I think I kind of need to.
Reginald, did you happen to see Ader while you were down there?
No.
Understood.
Seeing as how she's having a physical...
Can any of the other candidates drain mana? I don't know if anyone's learned that. Or if anyone can.
They can. Some can. Why?
Because that's usually how this kind of thing is dealt with for us. Because that's what Ada was saying before. I think... Yeah, it's hard to think. Sorry. Hard to focus.
Take your time. It's better not to hurt yourself.
It already hurts so much.
Seeing as how it's
I
having
may
a
need to
physical
tap one of the other
manifestation,
candidates.
that's why I brought you in.
Yes.
Theo was thinking, because I talked a little bit about this in case it happened when we're on the field for some reason. He thought he might have a way or know a way to help with it.
I can try and pull him out of his sparring or class, yes. Is anything rupturing? Are you having any cuts?
It's hard to tell.
Because I can heal the outward damage and calm the pain, but I'm not able to draw mana away.
There may be some internals. He spat out some blood, but I don't know exactly what.
And this happened when she held her core the first time?
When I saw her grab the core, there was immediate physical. Her skin looked like this, just started radiating, and then as soon as she put it in her pocket, it died down. But between assembly and here, it crescendoed again to what you see now.
I've not run into this before. Is what I'm thinking.
From what it seems, it's a gross overabundance of mana within the system. He said she couldn't touch it. I just don't know how.
We will eventually.
As we do not have a immediate solution, I'm going to go grab one of the candidates that has experience with this.
We'll meet you in the medical
I'll be right
ward.
back.
I said,
Yes.
This might not be the best place to
If you
do
could.
this. Yes, it's, are you able to relocate?
Yeah, I can. I can. If we need to.
It's going to be more comfortable for you there, as opposed to the
I'm going to go grab them.
engineering bay.
And I'll meet you there.
Can
Yes.
upstage up at least.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Let's get you down there. It's easier going down than going up, at least.
That it is. That it is.
Being careful.
Yes, but if you do lose your footing, it's better to fall on me than Osiris.
As much as I would do my best to catch you, dear Shiloh,
I understand completely. It's fine.
But you are small and crunchy.
I am. I'm just a little guy.
Just a little guy doing little guy things.
Truly, like going to Vanderhall.
Oh wait, I'm going too far. Damn it. Habits.
That's this one. It's similar to the Lindell layout.
To the storage, yes.
Wherever's comfy. Sorry, it seems that even in your newfound position,
I will
you're
always
still stuck
end up
in
back
here.
here.
You'll always wind up back here. Instructor Drea, do you know if they will need me to observe the sparring for any assistance medically, or?
We do have support.
Just checking to make sure
So-
that they'd be okay.
If anything goes horribly wrong, they'll come running here first. So we should be fine.
Very good. Sit down with. Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm quiet. I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm just trying my best
It's okay.
to not.
It's okay. You're fine.
Do you know if we have any painkillers? Something gentle?
Yes, we
Take
do.
the edge off of it. I
Mm.
don't want to go too I mean, in your medical professionalism, is it appropriate?
At the scale she's at,
Tried, so I don't
at
know.
this, I worry that anything too little would be too little, but then I worry about giving her anything that's too much. It's an unfortunate catch-22. We could still try to give her something too little, but I can't promise it'll be.
Can you go into the
Very
arena and
effective. Is
see
it-
if Reginald also wants to bring one of the well, Reginald can do healing, so never mind. No,
I'll
I'm going to
always-
go back
I'll
on
always
that
grab
again.
Something light.
See if he wants to bring one of the supports with
pain.
him to help with healing. This could be a learning opportunity.
Yes, ma'am.
Never mind, he's here.
We are here.
Oop.
All right.
Hey.
Hi.
You read my mind.
Hey, you may observe.
Twice
Sorry,
over.
here.
And I need your expertise.
Appreciate it.
Evan,
All right. First of all, is
as I've only ever
you know if
met
Ader's
two of
here?
you,
Ader's not here.
I do not know where Ader is.
So here's the situation.
All right.
When Shiloh touched her core for the first time, she had a reaction with the mana. Mana flowed into her, we assume. And there's a buildup of mana inside of her. It has injured her to a small degree. So,
Okay.
explain what you're doing
I figured as much.
and how you're
Alright,
going to
so-
diagnose this.
I'm a specialist. Though I recognize what's happening here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the
Then
support. So
explain.
I'm here to do what I know what I need to do. You do your specialist.
First off,
And we need you here because
I know you, I know how.
you need to learn about this.
Okay. So Shiloh is similar in Ader, but Shiloh is similar to Ader, but not exactly. To my knowledge, you can correct me if I'm wrong. She can't stop. It's harder for her to stop taking mana.
Okay.
So whenever she touches like a battery, it's just gone.
I see.
And I guess this might have happened with the core, but the problem is, core is much, much more magic focused, and I don't think their body can handle it right now. That would
Okay.
be my best guess. Is that she just. I do think I know what you're going to do, and I think it's the best shot at getting them back down to stabilized. I
And
don't know if
have a
attuning
way
to the core will help. Yeah.
I have.
Wait,
So-
I already did that.
So, I don't know how much you all know. I haven't published anything on it. I've made a mana inhibitor device that Felix is actually currently wearing in the form of a small ring. What it does
Oh,
is
you got it working?
I did. It's a prototype,
Oh.
so but
Yeah, we'll
what
see
it
how that
does
goes.
is it acts as an external storage for mana, effectively. It doesn't hold it indefinitely, and it eventually requires discharging of some sort, which, in a warden's case, casting a spell is a great way.
I'm very proud. Would
Probably-
you be able to do whatever? I believe she's in quite a lot of pain.
Yeah. I'll get this going first. All right,
I am
Shiloh,
quite impressed, though.
I need you to close your eyes and don't think about what's about to happen. You're going to feel like your blood's coming out your body, but it's not your blood. Ready?
As you start to pull, it's as if she's pulling back, but you are able to get it.
Give it to me. Come on, little bit more. Little bit more. Go. All right.
Sounds kind of interesting to me.
All right. Ta-da. Mana. Don't know what to do with it in this case, but I've got it. Who wants to bite?
Oh, it looks tasty.
Height.
Yeah, normally.
It does kind of look like Jello.
Yeah, it sort of restores me a bit, not health-wise, but my mana reserves. I can do this with any magical effect. Not enough to get much out of it. But yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
You were full of surprises, Kane.
You might not.
Yeah, Dusk and I figured this one out.
You kind of helped me a lot,
well,
especially when I'm.
So you need to dissipate
anyone have
it
any
now.
ideas, or? Yeah.
I assume you can't just put it in a jar and take it out somewhere.
No, it's sort of here because I'm holding it together with my
Your
arms.
contraption.
In fairness, I'm
Yes.
gonna probably.
Oh, your arms.
No, this is my
Nice.
arms. This is what my arms does effectively. I don't know how to let it harmlessly disperse yet, so I think I'm just gonna have to eat it.
Could you go?
Shiloh, when's
I was
the
gonna
last
ask if
time
you
you
could go to a
had your
training
mana
ground and
supplement
just
yourself?
to like the dummy.
I don't want to blow anything up.
Okay, that's fair.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just
Are you confident?
What was the question?
Oh,
Dear gods, he
When's
actually
the last
ate
time you
it.
had your mana supplement yourself?
it does look like Jello.
I had one this
All right,
morning.
I'm good.
I had a cell this morning.
I
night,
found
Kane.
that it sort of tastes. Water mana tastes slippery.
Oh.
Ew. Like,
Yeah, that wasn't good.
It's too gamey for you, Kane.
As I need you
No,
up and
it-
about to be able
it
to
felt
attend
like I was
classes,
eating sludge.
even after something like this.
So now's a good time for me to, I guess, give school staff the schematics for this device, so you guys can, I don't know, make them if you want.
That would be quite handy.
Yes.
Yeah,
You can.
Kaz is not on me. I only made the one for Felix, and it took me about a week and a half, 2 weeks to make one. But actual engineers or people that aren't fiddling around with, 20-year-old schematics could probably do it better.
Right.
All right.
Use a general pick me up.
Did you already
If it's all the
spar?
same, I got
a little
to,
bit more
I got to go
energized
work
from
this
this.
out. It's sort of. All right, talk more later. I can explain everything a bit later. I gotta.
for now, I
Right
think
into
it's
the
best
wall.
to not have.
Weird feeling. It's almost like
At least for the lesson, not have
if
the
Wynn
core
had
on
fingers
them
and it's like
until
searching for wounds.
Well, of course.
Kane's either able to complete the device or
They-
able to figure something out.
Yes.
Didn't think it would be quite like that. I guess that makes sense.
Oh, I realized I had this in my pocket. All right.
Take your time to recover.
Now,
Thank you.
it's good to know that apparently we have someone that's already figured out the solution to our problem.
Yes.
Really,
Lucky.
truth be told,
Lucky
I
in that
have actually
regard.
been brainstorming something like that as well for these instances of an overabundance of mana within someone's body, but Kane was trying to brainstorm something. I'm glad he actually got it done. I appreciate you guys.
Evan, is there anything you'd like to add to this? Is there any
I don't know what Kane's
issue
been
with
working
like
on.
this with you as well?
Not that I'm aware of yet. I don't really absorb
Hmm.
mana. It's more or less more like lightning just doesn't affect me. Electricity, lightning.
Keep an eye on it and report if anything does like that
I
happen
guess
to you.
the only thing that was close to it was the spar I had with the Time Reaper. The buff was a lot, but not overbearing.
I don't want to get all of Team 3 at once, but
All right. Thank you for lending your expertise. Come back to class with you now.
The most important thing we took
like
from
hanging around
today.
I'm sorry to have to pull you out.
Your mana tastes slimy.
you got it. That's important.
Now,
Wonderful. Good to know.
welcome to being on the Warden path.
Yes.
Now that you are recovered, to training.
After I say goodbye to
Would I be okay to go back to my room and... Okay, I have a pair of gloves there.
Yes, of
Might
course.
help without direct contact for...
Yes. Well, then do come back and get right in there. You have double
Of course.
the studying and double the learning as anyone else, as you're starting quite a bit into the training regimen.
I also want to amend some of those studies to see how you interact with supports. Because if you're absorbing mana and if someone's buffing you, we want to make sure that that doesn't pull too hard on them, and that what you're gaining from it is not too much. So we'll
Well, I mean, we're gonna carry
we'll play with that this week.
Here while you're gone, okay?
Yes.
Hey, if ever there's a chance that you can come back to us, then
Yes.
That's
there's
weird.
always gonna be a place for you.
To be in so much frickin' pain and then not really that much pain is weird.
As Reginald said, welcome to being a warden.
I don't know how long that's gonna be.
Trust me, you will hurt far more than that in the future. And you'll bounce back from it.
Thank you for everything you've done for
I've had worse pain before.
I ain't done shit.
I think. Yeah. I'm gonna go get my
gloves
stuff so I can
Good.
just go
Keep without you.
back to okay.
I might have drowned if you weren't
I'm
around,
still so
too,
proud of
so
her.
Thank you for not letting me drown.
If we went down to the countdown for Vanderhall, I would be of a much different mind right now.
How soon you gotta go? You gonna
Look,
go today?
That was not safe.
Shallow's done so much good for us.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm
Shallow's
right after
a little
I-
stubborn-headed at times, but she's done a lot of good for us at the clinic. I know that she'll pull through. I can vouch for her personally.
Pretty much at this
And
point,
it's a little
Buffy and
strange
She's-
initially, but
Phil,
She is quite accomplished. I knew that.
they're fighting.
Working with her as well. But
Not gonna
going from being a nurse and doctor, what we do is a bit of a change in form, to be sure.
of the devil.
Yes.
Doctors aren't usually on the front lines.
Put some things together.
No.
It sounded like
No.
you had a Team 3 meeting in here. What's going on?
Is there
Thank you.
anything else?
I don't believe so. That was it. It was just supposed to be a simple tuning and then coming back to class. So
What?
I'm going to return to class and see how the spars are going.
I have to go home.
And how do we... Well, with this new ring, hopefully that should help.
Oh.
But, again, she needs to catch up and
I
quick.
mean, if you have to go home, I don't know where we to stop it.
Well, I mean, the first thing to find out is if this is a one-off thing or if this is going to be a reoccurring issue. If it's a reoccurring issue, then yes, see about one of these rings maybe, and then seeing what can be designed into their arms to handle it. Were you going to say something? Sorry.
Sorry.
That's right.
Yes, go ahead.
I've worked with Shiloh at the hospital, and when she's mana balanced, she'll have like what seems like tattoo scars kind of radiate and glow.
Yes.
It's interesting that the mana overflow didn't show any signs of her tattoos being
Her tattoos
active.
were glowing quite brightly.
Young enough, they can't work yet.
Oh, I wonder
Yes.
if that's just a me thing
It
there.
might have been a blink issue, yes.
I didn't see them at all.
You doing the right thing?
Her skin, when she first grabbed the core, there was a physical wave that appeared to go over her. And then as we were walking up to the engineering bay to attune, the tattoos were glowing brightly and she started bleeding from her mouth.
You know, we don't want you to leave either, but
Hence
guilty
the
calls.
slight alarm.
Out
Could
of
you need
character is
me
my
for
shield
any of these
setting.
tests in the future? Oh. Any future tests or attunements, I'd like to be there.
Of course. We should
I
set up
can-
some time with Kane and you to
Yes.
also figure out possibly something for Kane to do with the built-up
Told you she could
mana.
fucking drop it any
The slurping up
I know.
slimy orbs of mana is probably not scientifically the best choice.
have to talk to Dusk about that. He seems to have been the one that's worked the most with him
It's good
on
having you
that.
here, hothead.
Yes.
I think we have a plan of action. Good.
I will be spending plenty of time
Like,
with
also, do you
Shiloh
feel
over
like
next
I'm
week, so.
being pulled every which way? I should get back in there just in case anyone does hurt themselves, and you do need to do what you appear to do.
Doctor, if I actually may have a brief moment with you, I promise I don't plan to take very long.
I'll go check on the class then.
All right.
When you want to be.
Wonderful.
Well, I will now.
And you can go back to observing if you'd like.
You're firing my and carrying it as best I can. Sure. It's a lot. It's a lot. I won't have like this sick mohawk. I could try and style it in your honor. Sure.
Has class already concluded?
You know,
I'll do it.
No,
No.
not yet. We're just
No.
All sorts of different things.
Say your
Talking.
goodbyes.
doing
You're
something.
just saying your goodbyes
Usually befalls citizens and Reinhold.
to.
I'm leaving the program.
When attacks by magi beasts
I see.
are everyday
Alright, well then,
versus
as you are.
maybe once in a lifetime.
Tell us already now.
Citizenry. But you may.
allowed to ask. For Vanderhall.
I'm getting behind him. Get your side. He can also and move around, which
Dome can be teleported out of. The consequences of being entrapped, though, are much higher.
Yes, however, they've also seen the size of it, so they just need to stay together farther away than more the. So that
I didn't even know it was possible. All is, if Chalice traps you in that ball of his, you can also use the ball as a weight.
It likely will exert a large mana requirement to create a force of that kind in the first place. So maybe worth the exchange.
His turn. Fourth orb.
Felix has just been pounding on it and it's been doing nothing.
Of course, you won't be able to use it now, but the fun part of his ability is that he can use it defensively too. If he needs to rescue somebody, he can entrap them. And if he's hurt, he can get support and himself in a ball as they both get healed up.
She's doing better.
Okay. Welcome back.
Jane was able to
Talus put
take care of the situation.
Address the issue.
Yes, address the issue, exactly.
Mirror.
Okay.
Oh,
We got it.
ah, here she is.
Hello.
I hope that was informative.
You can
for
join your classmates if you wish.
One of her spells.
Yes.
That is not
Good.
Okay, here for now.
If you feel anything weird, please grab an instructor post haste.
Of course.
Though you came at an opportune time. I was not expecting them to pit Talus against the candidates.
Seems very reminiscent of what I do, no?
It is
Hey,
rare to
Iku.
see Talus fight.
Yes, I'm quite
Can you join
enjoying
us for a
this.
second? We need to speak to you. No Team 3 meeting.
15 seconds left.
If you don't mind. Okay.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, you don't want to be standing anywhere near that.
That's enough.
I guess
Time is over.
Oh, Scout was about to have a very bad day.
I believe he is a specialist.
Professor Dallas?
Specialist eye. Felix.
Why did he run?
Quiet. What is this?
Yeah.
I made a thing that when worn suppresses the mana circulation of the individual wearing it. In the case of worn
Hey Drew, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Sorry it's so late. There was other serious stuff happening earlier.
I missed one, however, but they all did well.
Good job. I'm gonna turn on the simulation for this one and the next one. On the last one, I would like to consider a special one depending on who is available in our time left. But we will bring a request of one of our wardens. We'll be bringing a simulation from previous wardens from Brayden. Alright. You have your final words? I'll make sure everyone else gets ready.
Very well done, all of you. Very commendable to the three
I
of
think
you
I'll
who were trapped within my barrier.
go join them now. Just didn't want to do it in the middle of them fighting.
My commendations to you, Mira.
Of course.
You remained out of my grasp. You were never caught. As well, I see you have quite sharp eyes. This trap where I was going.
Yeah, that bums me.
Very well.
That's... Is that Ribbo?
Sorry.
Wait, no, it's not.
Range weaponry against me.
Oh, it's quite alright.
Oh, it is Ribbo.
Well, Felix and Mira.
I do believe Evan went up there with you, all right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
He might be one of the more
That,
intriguing
yeah.
ideas. Things he wants to do in battle.
You all did very well.
Ways to use his core and lightning to stimulate certain aspects of other fighters.
Okay. I know he's helped me in the hospital a few times with the Forge Breaker.
A unique case in some ways with that one.
Well done. I think it works for the most part. I know the feeling at this rate.
But I suppose this time around they are all fairly unique.
I still don't know what the hell that butter light thing was. I feel like I'm being ripped from the inside out.
Yeah, that was. You fought back.
What was happening towards the end? I have no
Not
idea.
accustomed to things fighting back like that, so interesting.
I'm unsure. I don't think people are able to swap students as such. I feel like a complete asshole now. Out of character. Actually, no, in character. Out of character.
Candidates!
I hope I didn't make that awkward.
I'll speak loudly on this one, as this is a unique scenario.
I'm muted, right? Okay, good.
Who
This
am
will
I
be
going to
interesting.
bring right now to participate on this practical? Is one of our fallen comrades. A previous warden who attended Reinhold Academy. And joined their efforts on saving those who were at Brayden. Simulation. Bring up Rekha Asahi.
That's grim.
When did they, I thought they only loaded information about magic.
I was not expecting this.
Apparently not.
This has been something that's been worked on for a while.
Combatants,
Good to see him again.
Oh wait, yes.
Sad reminder.
That was going to be my question.
Asahi,
Well, we did get
I think you
scanned
could
in the
learn a
keep.
lot if you fought yourself.
Begin.
It's probably not that hard.
I suspect this is much of a test of the simulation program as it is a
So it's
test
a
on the
fire
cadets.
brawler. Oh, he's very aggressive.
Take that heat and push it back out!
He always was.
Stay on his ass, Talia!
Fuck, I hate this.
Not good. It was smart to switch from range to melee. Good choice.
Turning up the heat further.
How are the teams divvied up?
Axel?
We have been selecting them 4 to 5 at a time. Thus chose the for this.
According to Harry's,
Aiden is choosing the next 4 or 5.
I don't want to think about that too hard. Well, you know him.
I can tell Dusk chose these.
Oh, who's that?
I know of him.
Having 3 melee candidates, 1 range, just very aggressive can.
It's a dead warden.
They said his name is Rekka.
Well,
A fallen warden from Braden. This is new.
Not just from Braden.
According to Harry's,
From this
He
academy.
trained here.
Great to
Correct.
Great to see
He
you.
trained here in Reinhold.
If it was only
Which is why they
Braden,
know him.
made an impact.
Oh, I knew him quite well.
Program is always open.
One of
to
the
any
biggest troublemakers of
any
his
age.
time.
Should you decide to return.
But highly effective.
He looks like quite the aggressive brawler. I believe you.
Come back if things change.
Effective.
Of course.
And that right there is how you know he knew
Look forward
Ares.
to seeing you return.
Idiots jump like goddamn monsters.
You just want to put me in detention. You're gonna miss talking.
Core, Andrea.
Yes. I'll place it in the back just in case they do come back. They can have the original core.
And store this with some of the other. For now.
Yes, I don't think Clink will have a reason to melt it down anytime soon. Hopefully. It's always a somber day when a candidate needs to resign from the program. Today has been a very unprecedented day.
I'm sure they have their reasons.
Of course.
That's a lot of fire.
And that's the thing, it's more of a question of what kind of fire that is. Clearly it's not your run-of-the-mill light a candle fire. And the color gives indication that it's of some other kind of element than...
He took off his jacket.
Looking at all the fights, I feel a bit
And now it's blue.
Doing the thing!
Yes.
I currently only have my shield, and my cards.
I hope he doesn't pass out. That'll be really bad. Oh.
I don't know if that's enough, especially with everybody managing to.
What is this now?
I'm not entirely sure if it's. Do you believe it's wise?
Currently see.
You might be
Right now,
spent.
it's only provided mostly martial arts.
Should be okay.
Well, sorry for that, or he burned out.
Was that his thing, though?
Keep the pressure!
Because the Cursive fighter. Make sure to don't flick his clips and the sign. trouble to save some people.
Come on, Milo, get up! Get up! Come on, Milo, go!
Leon?
That's bad.
He caught all of them with.
15 seconds left.
Isn't it currently melting even before? I think they won.
I think they won.
Good job. Simulation over.
Two fire users, both of which could
Hmm.
really burn super easily.
I see.
Leon has a protective layer from his core, at least.
That's still a fire like a veteran warden. I don't know if
That was crazy.
I'm sure they'll get that out.
High magnitude fire at point blank range.
What other wardens do you think they have recordings of like this?
Extremities could be investigated.
It's a shame.
One day.
Yes.
Yeah, Leon needs to.
He was one of the good ones. Well, in terms of fighting ability, at least.
Who is medical? Who is able to assist? Please approach.
I was working with him. I was concerned with where he was in the process of encoding. Of course, now I get to spend the evening wondering if me pushing him was too much. But if you couldn't stand up to that pushing, then, I mean, it's far worse out there.
We lost too many that day. Too many veterans.
Oh, yes, yes.
that was a little intense for a surprise round.
I was talking about something completely different than you. But that was a horrible day.
That's how he feels.
That's the most terrifying thing I've ever heard. Okay. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Thank you for worrying.
Oh my god, he's like a shooter in the chest.
Welcome back.
Yeah, here.
You missed an interesting fight.
Happy I got warned about that ahead of time.
That's why I
It was with a simulation of a previous warden.
People get hurt really easily.
Ikulila heard Waka from Python.
Yeah, he was stationed at Braden, but he was from here originally. Some of the bigger dents in the walls here was from him. How fight did go? Well, I suppose they won, but so far seem to take the most damage out of any of the groups.
Do what you can. I know you've got the cereal.
Talia, Milo, Ione, Leon.
What am I doing now?
Then we prepared.
Yeah, they
Teams
got the
are.
job done and they didn't die, so that counts for something.
If have simulacrum of fallen wardens. Have simulacrum of high power magic beast. Slain calamities.
Calamities are a different thing.
Check over there at the
Magic beasts, they tend to.
They're fighting right now.
You tend to have more than one of them. So it is easier to analyze, to
pile recordings on recordings. Whereas calamities, if you manage to fight it, usually only do so once, and you either win or lose. It is hard to get
data.
accurate data. Not to mention, displaying even one tends to be a problem.
And
To do it
simply
at
the
full scale,
size.
they would
Yes.
barely fit in this place.
Can't say that I remember any specifics in terms of naming. I might look into that myself.
Have logs
And-
of calamities.
We have more written accounts than anything. Logs.
Is that another one?
Digital versions. Recordings. Actual recordings. Significantly more rare.
Yes, sir.
I'm a caster, but
Thus, you are, beholden to things that people remember, and, well, the memory is tricky.
Well, if you think about it.
I don't know how many papers I've read which are directly contradictory each other of exactly how Calamity was.
I have your covered.
And the entire simulation system is also relatively brand spanking new. It's all theoretical and hypotheticals at this point.
Carbuncle help make.
Oh yes, well, partially make. They are more in charge of the actual function of it. The construction of it.
Soulless.
Many minds.
Mm.
You never know.
As smart as Clink is, I don't think even they could build it by themselves.
But it's not your fault that I came in late.
Yep, Andrea.
I will say.
Although, it doesn't make it feel any safer.
Professor Hayden.
You never
Yes.
people to get to my
Would you be opposed to me stepping in with the same of the last group? I feel like I didn't get enough out of me with my fight with Dusk, to be honest with you.
Oh, of course.
You understand that will increase the challenge.
For a certain period of time, it was
Of course.
concerning. But I managed.
Make sure they are agreeing with that. And if so, then yes.
I'll ask him.
That
Still
is
for another day.
not good.
Andrea,
Yes.
would you like to exercise with us?
Do you want me to let Savvy know?
Not today.
Oh, well.
Debating on just
Mm.
maybe. I'm debating on if I want to run over there myself.
I'll let her know, and she might run over.
I appreciate it. I was right
Are you still willing to participate?
Okay, Charlie? Everything in place?
Alrighty then. Lazarus, good to see you.
Overheated and the earth. Thank you. Might need a few.
You'd like to participate in this practical?
It's nothing serious.
Depends on what you order.
We'll take a look at you later.
I'm gonna be fighting against our candidates.
How many?
Well, since they increased their team, and with the last, including Opal, it'll be 6. So it'll be you and I between them.
He's addicted to fighting.
Sorry.
Okay, alright.
Thanks for knowledge. Thanks for the confidence in me.
Ask somebody before
I get it, they need
I
to
will
train,
keep you
but
updated. How's the training been going so
I
far?
mean, you are fighting again, so.
Hey.
How are you?
What's up?
You doing well?
I didn't get to see a whole
You
lot
have
of
to
you fighting
remember,
that ghost, but you were giving
one
him
at a
hell.
time, the fighting
Sure,
magic
you've been
beast.
better.
It's quite the risk, actually. Be fighting another
Alright.
person.
Can you come on in here?
It'll resolve soon.
Perfect.
There'll be another
No, that's kind of the point, ain't it?
What?
Reaction. It's going
Of
to be
course.
In some cities, weakening more and more desperate is friends. And some resorting to raiding. They do need to know how to do it all the same.
You were on his ass that whole time. I was happy to see that, Talia. I haven't got to see you fight with your arms like that in a while. That's what I need out there on the field.
taken his condition in consideration, hence why I'll be including boulders in this.
Professor Dusk should have some sort of area up usually.
Okay.
I'll
Don't
be
be too
stepping
worried.
out of this.
Oh, Aiden, you're playing dirty now.
Oh. Got it. Man. As long as you don't push yourself. I suddenly don't want to do this fight. I never do. Don't let. I'm gonna.
Take her back out of your soul,
find out
too.
she will get you.
After training,
You
do
know
you have
how
any free time
well,
to ask you some questions?
Seeing as her husband is
gonna
on
go
the
with
way,
my brother.
I don't
I'm
think there's
gonna
any
get some
excuse.
of this. Listen.
For the lessons?
Okay then.
Excuse me. Valdres is Valdres.
Run it through.
I know he is.
Make sure he
Alright.
doesn't push himself.
It seems that they're
I will
dealing.
make sure.
How many times then?
Thank you.
He knows his limits, though, I'm sure. Right back.
When's the last time you did a true spar?
I'll mercy kill you on the streets. It'll be fine.
Well, seeing as I've been doing my
Andrea?
own training in my house, I have been making sure to test those limits.
What was that?
That's the reason I've been able to fight. Yes.
When was the last time you did a true spar?
Today, just to be sure.
Oh,
Or a mock
please.
fight?
I've been itching for a fight. It's been so long.
Too recently.
Oh, you're so kind.
I believe it was when the last class of candidates
You're
were
such a good friend of mine. Thank
nearing
you
the
so
end
much.
of their education.
I will.
Honestly, I don't blame him.
Hmm.
There's plenty of other instructors and wardens that are chomping at the bit to
So is it us.
I think
go at
so.
arms against the
The
candidates.
professor seemed to have opted out. That you could take his place.
For someone wishing to be out there still, I would have thought you would have jumped at the opportunity.
It would be funny though. This was the one person who didn't want to fight. We'd have to fight him twice.
It's a very big difference between fighting other candidates, other wardens, and fighting magic beasts.
Oh no, they're fighting.
Very big difference.
Now that you have Valdres' blessing, I won't be on your butt.
I'm not sure about today, but eventually you will be.
This is correct!
Of course. You know how I am.
What can you tell me about the captain?
And I'd rather not spend too much energy sparring, so that if anything were to arise, I'm ready at a moment's notice.
No, oh, that one too, yes, Ricka. But the other one, I didn't get his name. It was the captain with lightning.
I'm being firm on this one.
You do not know much about
You won the one
you
for
know
fighting
I got
earlier.
you too, don't worry.
Yes.
Yes.
I cannot remember off the top of my head. However,
I
can get
cannot
some
disagree with you.
information. I can tell you some of the things.
You're not allowed to.
But obviously some things
about Ricka.
Of course. It's been a while since
I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunities
this time.
if need be.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
Hey, we're gonna use this back corner right here real quick. Have a...
We're gonna listen to music.
Apprentice, we got to fight
Oh.
So who was that that you fought? Who was that?
Oh no.
Oh, he's getting ready.
Yes.
What was his name?
These.
Oh, pardon? Oh yeah, me, of course. That's our partner. Of course, that's what I've been doing all week. Showing around and everything.
He said it was the captain of Braden.
Oh my.
Really looking to it. Yeah. I'm also going to make sure as well she gets the proper help.
Valdres and the Warden General. Now that is an interesting combination.
Six
I dare say
candidates.
nearly
It's
unfair.
new. It's got delivered today.
Mm.
Although I
8
believe the
plus
Warden
2,
General needs to
10
be...
plus 2.
The Warden General is also a bit hobbled still and cannot go full out.
Mm.
It's no worse at all.
Marcus asking for trouble.
Oh dear.
Already fight.
Do you think I'm being too mean to them?
Yes, he had quite the statement saying after he was done with Dusk that he still had plenty of
Talia
energy in
too.
him.
No doubt.
Already fight.
Wardens, accommodate yourselves. This line looks miserable.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Talia and Rue are going back in also?
Versus 2.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yes, 8.
Talia just quit
Previous
after
classes,
fighting that fire person, though.
The ones who have fought before would be laid out for the rest of the day. Not multiple.
Well, I have a feeling Kane
Now
is
you
quite
have no choice. Lazarus, Baldurus, are you ready?
recharged for this fight.
Alright. For this fight, it's gonna be 8 minutes. May you all have the stamina for this. And may the Lord be merciful upon your souls. Begin!
Wow, that is a threatening way to start a fight.
Figure this out as we go.
Opening salvo.
Oh my fucking god. No, the whole I hate
Evan's already suffering.
Evan, soul support.
Leopold's a caster, correct?
Evan, only support. Practice for Vanderhall.
Good. Unfortunately, it seems to be having some movement problems.
Paralyzed by decision. Too much think of.
Reminds me kind of you, Simon, every now and then.
Fair enough, fair.
Guts.
Not scary at all.
I thought
I still remember him telling me back in Lindell.
Most unfortunate.
It's going. It's not dying, kind of.
For rocks at you.
Was that a whip or a ribbon that Whipple has?
I believe it's a stack of Magus Steel cards.
Interesting. Yeah, I see it now.
Good combo!
Spanley and Marcus actually work well together.
Alright, Marcus, I'm on your right.
It's quite impressive earlier. Bailey went high and Marcus went low.
Perhaps there could be event funds we could hook up. Great combos.
Choosing to when to attack. Very good.
There's not a single moment that we can give him time to breathe.
Last wave. Rain lightning above him. And then the last thing that really got me good was he looked like he threw lightning forward.
Still somewhat of a lack of communication.
Yeah, and then he
Call outs.
The chaos might be a bit too much for Evan.
The switches are good, but
They're surprising that Evan's
not letting your teammates know that you're doing so.
These are this test in fights.
That could be improved.
How much pressure they can handle.
Hayden also has a small gun.
Why Ikulila suggests team dance. Build teamwork.
Ow. Yeah.
I want to
I guess if everyone learns how to dance together, then they can coordinate better.
This isn't good.
Yes, there's a line dance that I know. Mentioned it to Iku.
Oh, they're coming for a push now.
You can dance in tandem. Well, it's not that similar to fighting.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh my god, poor Apple. That was my plan. Welcome back. You're not bucking anymore. Baldrus and Laz versus
Do you think
all of
Kelly
them.
can even feel that she's gotten hit in the back?
Potentially.
She should.
It's a powerful thing for organics.
Evan feels everyone inside.
And
she has.
She probably has more than most. It goes to. If he doesn't focus, it does.
He's currently ablaze, after all.
Oh shit. If I'm remembering correctly.
They're doing great combos.
By the way.
Great combos.
Probably a good choice.
I know, I said to. I kept watching.
It's sort of
I didn't hear you.
It's alright.
I hope you're making sure to take note, Shyla.
Delivery complete. Also, the bakery has started a new seasonal menu for autumn. They have hot chocolate and soup and bread bowls.
And some damn good donuts!
Oh yeah, I left one in the mechanics bay.
And don't let it go bad up there. Make sure to get it before it stales.
Oh, yes, sir.
Every donut uneaten is a sad day.
I have to make a kit and put your name on it.
As good as one can be.
I've made little kits for all of these.
If it wasn't for Evan, they will definitely be on the floor right now.
It warms my support heart seeing him doing so well.
Then I have a minute and a half left.
It's nothing like what you'd have though. What I'm providing to all the candidates is not really this way.
I've yet to be
Is good as new.
getting shot
And
in
then
action.
say this will stop you from having to until support. Your bag is probably a lot better to have. Mine's just something small to keep on people. You could honestly probably put the one I'm giving you instead.
It's good to see that they're having little moments. People to heal, people to fight.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Because if yours is one of the bigger kids,
Oh. 30 seconds left.
You laughing?
Me? No, I'm not laughing. I believe that was Talia.
No, yeah,
That was
Talia.
Talia. Seem to have a bit of a trouble at the hip.
Alright, that's enough. Good job, everyone.
Careful, you don't take too much. Good luck.
Fantastic display.
Not many people
Take over your temperature.
punches so effectively and consistently.
I think he heard you.
That was fun.
Oh, I know.
Right.
Great coordination of fighting tactics.
That's like 5, right?
All
The
understood
nail
the rules
fuse?
perfectly. when to step back, when to heal.
I do get it done.
this time.
Truth be
These
told, my very
combinations
beginning when
were
we first
amazing.
way back.
You always
They all
make sure
stared
to
at me like
definitely
hell
not
while
give
I
Lazarus a
was
moment to breathe.
completely transparent.
Continuous combat.
Oh, trust me, trust me.
Have fun being tired.
I mean, look at that. Look at that as an example. Look at that weapon system. That's one weapon.
Hey, you good? Hey, Charlie, talk to me. You alright?
Medical, quick as possible.
Hey, I'm back. Hello. Do you need some cooling? You okay?
Hey. Are you gonna blow? Do you know?
I'm sweaty. I'm sorry, dear.
It's okay, I'm just a sweaty papa. I fought too, you know.
Do you like want to go to the corner and try to blow? See if we can get that heat off you? That might be your best bet.
Is there like a cold storage somewhere on campus?
Well, there's the pool downstairs.
You got water, right?
I was on this spell with this in mind. I don't mind really.
Is there a walk-in
Are you willing to wash me off a little bit or cool it down a little bit?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Let's pull you off to the side, yeah?
Go to the corner then. Back corner.
There's the pool and the showers downstairs as well if any of you ever need to use it.
Out of the fight.
That's a good point. Is jumping in the pool with my arms, that's probably not a good idea.
Probably not.
If you just want to touch that on me, that'd be great. On my arms.
Maybe just do it here.
But for Talia, could be effective.
That's a good way to put it. Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Talia, keep away from Delilah.
What, for growing up? Come on, Spicy.
Probably a good idea.
No, for fighting. You're doing okay. Oh, for fighting. Yeah, I should congratulate him.
Not too much.
That was good.
Honestly, I'm kind of...
Doesn't feel as hot anymore. Thank you.
drained.
Congrats, by the way.
Happy 5-year-old birthday.
Yes, I have.
Your 50th birthday.
Oh.
No, I'm 41.
Thank you,
Baby,
Natalie. I
have
appreciate
fun.
it. Truly.
I'd like to make something more.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot. Yeah, but
Some sort of a.
I think it was fun enough. Yeah.
Unless the candidates ask for
Really
medical
not
assistance
Sancho.
or diagnose that they need medical assistance, police reports deem that there's
I don't know. I'll think about it more. Maybe my head's just fuzzy
something into
or
healing.
something, you know. It's usually how it is.
Yeah, we did
I'll think
it.
on
We did it.
that.
We
But
did it.
yeah.
Thank goodness.
Keep in mind, Bailey.
Injury?
No, Valdez wasn't even here. Did you see this?
Amplified him so he was okay.
This is
The minimum that you will need to be able to do.
No, that wasn't.
So unless the candidate, so
The partners were making sure that everyone was healed and attended to.
Nothing bad has ever happened.
I tell you that.
They're still gonna be
I'll work
closed
on it.
until
I'm gonna go take this stuff off because it's just too hot.
anything,
man? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just had to let Rue shoot me in the chest. I appreciate it.
Also, this is surprised.
Oh no.
You know what it takes.
Strategic tactician.
My worry is that they do too much in too short of a time.
I got an eye for it.
I'd rather tend to not play out to the first. A mission will take you hours. If you flame out in 5 minutes.
Looking forward to more.
Yes, but they will be working in larger groups than just 4 or 5.
Finally give Eleanor a test.
It's sort of like circuit training. You still have to push yourself hard one day out of the week. And get those gains.
Well, you're not wrong.
I'll let this slide just this once.
I just hope they keep it in mind.
It's the difference between how much you can lift and how long you can lift it. The rest of the time, they're working on how long they can lift. These spars test how much they can do.
Topic of people that were suspiciously old and religious. Were you religious?
I am actually.
Yeah, it's good to know where that limit is for yourself, regardless. But
I was just asking if she's religious. Are you religious?
it's a marathon, not a sprint usually.
Breaking in this one.
You know, I somehow could predict that answer.
Officially.
Crazy enough.
Make things more efficient.
Otherwise, I had our
That is also true.
when we were all in London.
Never be afraid to fall back. Regroup.
I'm not offended.
Rest.
Really
Keep yourself alive that way.
These fights were focusing very much on sparring and less teamwork, as you pointed out.
think, I didn't actually
Less
think
planning
about
going
it.
into the fights.
I thought of my arm.
Ukulele read logs of
You know, I am
other wardens,
At first I was very neutral about this,
tactics,
but now I'm
team
like
composition, strategy. A lot employ teamwork.
Oh, they're yelling something.
Important.
Well, I mean, a lot of them are ingrained with. Oh, they are talking just now.
That's why there is no single person here that
Game Eclipse! School or classes
and the
in the fall, that
wardens
one
can
is
do it
Eclipse
all.
afterwards.
Everything is dependent on others.
What was it?
So we're just meeting right now?
Whatever you just yelled, I missed it.
Can I?
What did it yell?
I need to
Classes are technically over for all.
On that note,
Right now,
all teams,
will be taking the arena now.
are you ready?
You're free to spectate
Come on,
if you want
go
to.
with me.
Oh, I think that technically includes.
the same team!
I suppose you should join your comrades, yes?
All
Looks
candidates.
like you're
Not
talking
sure
about something.
what's happening.
They're having a talk with.
I think Theo is gathering all of
We
the
are
teams.
dismissed, so
Yeah.
I wrote some notes.
He's providing
you done?
notes for the fights. Interesting.
Good. The roll list is now available and it's been placed in our dorms on the table where it once was before.
Oh, I see.
Have a good look over. If anything doesn't seem quite right, do let me know. Some people have not given me their arms. Come to me whenever you're ready. As for teams, meet now, if you don't mind. Have a chat with each other. Captains, I expect you to come to me next week with a formation in mind. And some basic strategies. Is that heard?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
In that case, you're all dismissed. Meet with your teams.
Can we climb that corner?
He's definitely thorough.
That he is.
Probably do that.
And that is why we
Remember to
assign
unequip your gear, candidates.
for each of these expeditions assignments. There's warden captains and there's a warden general selected amongst the candidates.
Team Eclipse, meet in the library.
Gets
Team
them
Eclipse, meet in the
on the
library.
job training. More realistic to what they'll be experiencing out in the field.
And the general is picking him up.
Yes.
Sure.
I'll go listen in on our group.
Academy, not the town. See if you can find me.
I'll go listen in on our group.
Understood.
See what the
Liz
team
there.
does.
Oh, but also make sure that Shiloh joins them.
Of course. Yeah, there she is.
I think I'll have another one for you soon.
Yeah, I sure
I
did.
think well, I had a conversation today and it's making me think about things, but I'm gonna think about phrasing first before I ask it.
Hi, there you are. I was wondering.
Thanks, sir.
Get your team. I don't have to steal you for too long.
Tali, you're not in the jump up into the bleacher. You're not in there.
I was
You're not
in
in
the
it.
bleacher.
Jump back.
Yes, I am. Shut up. Don't talk to me.
Okay. All right, team 4. So now we've been given homework to come up with some kind of formation. First thing that comes to mind is, of course, Talia being in the front because she is, of course, our tank. Right next to her should probably be you, Arthur. Mr. Armor plated over here. Look at you. You don't look goofy for once. I'm proud of you.
Walter also tank.
Corners or wait till later.
Walter's a
Walter
more
is also a tank, right?
defensive tank, though, so he's a better middle
That's fine.
ground.
You're my bruiser. You're my weird offense tank. You're an actual fighter. More often than not, you will be in the front, Talia. You will be supported by Walter and
Please
Arthur.
find a corner or leave the
From
arena
that point,
entirely.
like we mentioned before, Rue, you'll be kind of a middle ground. You'll be going back and forth between the back line and the front.
Let's move further into the
What the
corners.
hell do you do? Of course.
From the badge. Will be in use. Please find a corner.
Fighter.
Oh, all
Team
right.
4, let's move further into the
Good
corner.
area.
Out of the way of their
Well,
spot.
Talia's sitting out, so we're gonna
Just pivot around so Talia can see
around
past.
this,
Yes.
Yeah, just turn, yeah.
Yes, you're good where you are.
Everybody get in here. Everybody come over here. You all come this way. I'll talk from this way. I'll project. Bounce off the wall. I'm even more heard.
I'll make you nervous and stare at the back of your head.
Are they fighting?
There you go.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
It's just bad to say I still haven't got my stuff encoded. Oop.
Up in 3 different corners.
I'm working on it, though.
Wait,
Are you serious?
God damn it, Rue!
You absolutely have to.
Do you not have a single encoding yet?
I have. Funny enough, that thing you and me.
He
yeah.
has to do something
help you
fancy for his, is why it's taking him forever.
Oh.
This is a final warning.
I'll be fine. I'll be. Oh.
They hate you.
Oh, is there all 3
I didn't know he. Oh wow.
Okay, quickly.
Okay, well.
Quickly.
Okay, pretty much what it's coming down to. Like I said, we have our front lines. Shiloh, you might be joining the front line, depending on what you could do. Let's get you, actually familiar with combat first before we do that. But more than likely, you'll be with Rue then, kind of as a middle ground, since, you're still new to this. You'll be my back line with Celestia and Iku and Scout.
Lucky man.
Scout, what all? Your doohickey has a shotgun, a drill, scissors. Trying to remember all the shit it has.
Not bolt action. God.
More often than not, you will be supporting the back line with Rue.
Simulations.
You'll be our middle ground. You'll be our certified back line, protecting our range via our caster, our shooter. Yeah, exactly. You help our shooters shoot, help our casters cast. Make sure they don't die. I'm a specialist. I'm kind of going to be in the middle, running interference everywhere I can. Usually going to stay close enough where I'm loud enough to be heard. That should be easy. I'm loud as shit. Other than that, we have Andrea and Hayden, and now I know what Hayden can do more thoroughly with, wow, all that's going on. Oh, that's the rawest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Focus.
Sorry, I'm losing myself. That is the little beginning part. We'll start there. That's our main beginning idea. We'll write it out, stage it out, give it a little more flavor as we go. That's our homework this week. Anything else Team Thor wants to add in?
Oh,
Yes.
Sorry, good. Go.
You first, Scout.
Okay, I do engineering stuff. He does engineering stuff. Ask. We will help with your arms if you need it. Yes. Okay.
Concern 1. Talia's limbs literally on fire.
We're
bringing extra water for a reason. Yeah, we have a coolant system we're bringing for Iku. That can kind of coincide and work for Talia too, if need be. Or she can blow up and get rid of her heat that way.
Yeah. I can regulate it once I...
Whichever one's safer for you. Jesus Christ, that's happening back there. I gotta face the swear or else I'm gonna...
Keep going.
What shape formation are we doing? Are we doing a spearheaded formation, more of a box? What are we doing?
3-3.
Kind of a...
3-3.
I'm thinking,
Sounds like
kind of a 3-3.
I think spread out on the sides.
Square.
Well, supports in the middle.
I'm thinking like a spear, but in kind of a way, kind of a diamond. Again, we've got time to map it out.
Stop.
Who just got put in baby jail? Anyway, sorry. Oh my God. We will map it out. What's our teamwork to do this week? Everything else, we've got time. Any other ideas, concepts, arguments? Nothing. Hold an hour for blah blah blah.
Yes, sir.
Good job. Excellent.
I stole it to Mr. Trigger.
Yes.
The bee was let out of the jar. The bee was let out of the jar.
As mentioned, dancing like fighting can do line dance, work on coordination and teamwork.
Right.
As suggested.
You want the team to learn to line dance together to build coordination?
Paz knows more about it than Kulila.
I mean, we can talk about it, see if it works. It might not be a bad idea for those who would be willing to make themselves look like a fool for a few hours.
Glad you've volunteered, sir.
That's what I'm good at. I'm good at volunteering involuntarily. It's my specialty, if you haven't noticed.
You're a specialist. Sorry.
Shut up. I was gonna say too, but shut up.
Hurry up. Is there anything else? Because I'm pretty sure you want to watch.
I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure we're good.
Okay, well, let's watch.
Oh
my god.
The Angry Bees!
Holy shit.
Holy crap. He's doing it again!
You just
God,
missed
I
the
wish
end
that
of
were me.
fucking launched.
Perhaps soon.
Interesting.
So,
He doesn't have the range on him.
next time we meet, should we practice, sparring?
Probably, yeah. We should probably learn
I'll
how
have
we
to
all
practice
fight
some sparring
together.
together.
Oh.
Information.
I tell you, he's like a jar of angry bees.
Bees that control gravity.
Professor Hayden's AoE seems so goddamn effective in the moment, and then Dusk does one little push and everything. Good God.
And then
It's like a fucking ant compared to a Hercules
But
beetle.
then Professor Talos just like puts him in a bubble and he's just literally a bee ninja.
And now gone.
Oh,
And there, and gone.
I need Talos to put Dusk in Baby Tail again.
When we were fighting him.
Oh, you mean the giant,
Yeah.
heavenly
orb, yeah.
grid across the
Baby
sky?
Tail.
I have no idea.
oh yeah, I need to know what that is.
Blow up.
I don't know what that was, but I
way.
need to know.
Lead. From all that.
Believe it or not, yes.
It's okay, you have a second.
Oh, that is Hayden doing that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Behind anyone that was big worry about
Rude.
hitting people, that last sort of thing kind of worked.
Yes.
In which way?
Well, given the nature of your equipment, it only seems fitting that you would be in front of everyone else.
Oh, no, sir. You misunderstand. Looking like fools together is great teamwork building exercise. I've come to learn here more often than not. Laughing about it together afterwards is kind of a positive way to do it.
Oh. Oh, hammer time.
And I will gladly step up, like they said, and be the first one to do it.
I'm just making sure.
Whoa. Oh, okay, that was just like.
I have seen.
I thought that was Talos for a second.
I don't know
Many
how it feels. It's okay.
reckless leaders, and I
Got her his
personally am not a
character
big fan.
a split second there.
Not saying you remind me of
understand,
them,
sir.
but I have to exercise.
I'll be honest with you. I am just winded right now, and I'm trying to get it all out of my chest while I'm still standing.
I understand.
We're also very distracted by the
And
madness
not to mention
that is
the battle of the
happening
three
for us.
fucking titans are happening behind us.
I wish I could have been involved. I think it would have been very fun.
You always want to be involved.
Professor,
Rubbing
do
off on me.
you-
Of course
You
I
old
would
dick.
be.
General, do you know what Talos' like thing does with the sigil in the sky?
Ask him. I can't tell you that.
Why can't you tell me that?
Because
You could.
we have things. I could, but I'm not going to.
Learning opportunity.
Yes, sir.
If you cannot ask other wardens what they can do, then you're only going to speculate and honestly not be very useful working together. So, removing
I
that
can't give
doubt.
you all the answers just because of my position.
Yes, I'm sure you can recite off every single title of arms for all your men and women.
Too many. Too many.
Alphabetically.
Oh.
Wait, there it is. There it is.
Well, here it is.
And he's out.
And he's gone. Okay.
That might be a teleport.
Might could be.
It's just gone.
I think he's just gone.
I think he's just gone. Okay. Wow.
That's so cool.
Well, they did say it takes a lot of magic. It's difficult to handle, that's for sure.
You alright, Charlotte?
How are you feeling? Pancake.
That's better than watermelon.
I'll survive, I believe. I could take a little top off, though, if you have mana to spare.
There we are. See? Not that hard to self-diagnose. There we are.
Thank you, Reginald.
I appreciate it. The bag is killing me.
Whatever gets thrown at them, they're
Hmm.
as tough as they come.
A much more targeted approach for you. Feels like windy ice is exactly like on your spine.
Oh.
And that should help with the back pain.
I assume the rest of the candidates are dismissed, yes?
Yes, and they were dismissed before our spar.
Yes, the gathering into groups was
Yeah, I suppose most of
led
them
by
have
their
to.
own, so not mandatory.
Welcome.
So I see the general is back on campus taking opportunity of every teaching moment he can find.
I give him this chance, as I know then he will be doing it without asking. No matter what, take it out of his system. And the condition, of course, with Baldur's being present.
Yes.
Well, the funny thing is every single time he comes on campus, he finds me and asks me if it's okay for him to be on campus, and I'm like, I guess. And so, usually on my head that he's here.
It is a consideration as a...
He's the general. Well, he's not just some vagabond.
That isn't it true, but it is
The
up
wardens
to us
do need
staff.
permission, and if they have no purpose on campus, we should not allow them entry. If there is a purpose, then of course.
Yes.
I was unaware that they were restricted as well. To know.
They are not a part of the academy any longer. They have their own duties.
Ah. It will be fun dragging them out by the ear if I catch one of them.
And this interesting
Don't mind
talks,
me.
Dra? Or they already wander off.
Well, they were quickly distracted by the expose. But they went over general positioning roles, so they're on the right track.
Dusk.
That was good.
Yes.
Should we be keeping an eye on Soliloquy's child? I think that's what Soliloquy said.
Correct.
Oh.
They seem to be quite shy.
Like more than shy, I think confused.
Hmm. Am I connected there to become a full warden as well?
I believe, do not quote me, I believe they may be a teacher's aide for now, for soliloquy. But I may be wrong.
I suspect in the end it will be Soliloquy's decision. Combined decision with their child?
Alright.
Yes, okay, Alistor.
General?
Hello!
Just trying to figure out if I should do the Reginald special. Go have a
It's
chat.
been so long since I've been able to be in a
You
circle
probably
with you all.
should. Oh, provide them with something to talk and distract themselves as
Has been
there's
quite a
still
long
nothing
time
new
since
to
we
many
had
of
a
these
proper
things.
meeting.
So, the more social interactions
That
they can
haven't
absorb,
been
the
able
better.
to come on campus for
Do you remember what their name is?
I'm going to go change
was a
and
present.
meet up with my team, see how they are faring.
Change your clothes.
Well, I suppose I'll look over some paperwork of mine.
Yes, I have a cold donut on my desk that needs to be eaten.
Just still be good.
Don't let a tea time dunker go cold.
Actually, that makes sense. Nice fresh cup of tea. I'll have that donut. Masses. It's one of those things. Do you boldly go walking towards the automatic door, or do you walk towards it cautiously?
The armor will probably be. It's going to mimic ice, but will still be comprised
Depends
of
on the
dark
day. Some days you feel frisky.
So
Fair
that's
enough.
the thought for the frost.
You get to
fang
play
around
door
the
roulette.
Ice armor.
But that one's likely going to need to.
Well, I'll catch up with you later on.
Later on, just pass. Alright, so I need to have my shit ready for next week. I'm not sure what next week's class is, but I think it's one that I'm helping teach. Surprised that Dusk was providing safety. Let's see here. Okay, this will be fine. I also need to drink some water. Lesson schedule. So practical magical application will be, oh, we're taking 2 weeks off. 1 week off. Oh no. We're taking a week off. Shit. So I have 2 weeks. Hydrate. Hydrate or die straight? I'll be hydrating. I have refilled my gallon jug of water specifically for this purpose. Good times, good times. I have hydrated. God, I could really go for a donut. Though I do have, I've got these, Lance brand, I think? Are they Lance brand? Who am I kidding? I don't have my glasses on. Anyways, they're, like little cookies with lemon cream in between. They're fucking delicious. Yes, I also need to finalize my abilities, and I just every time I sit down to start doing something, I just get gripped with I don't think it's executive dysfunction, just I don't know how to describe it. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm enjoying watching me crack my neck every 3 seconds. Let's see here. What is Celestia off doing right now? She's in the courtyard with everyone else. I forgot that Emo. Oh, he's got the dwarf. Emo's the dwarf. Yay, commercials. Anyways. Portal to Beyond. Yes. Talus. Since I'm muted now, it's just you and me, Chad. Talus has quite a strength in teleportation. Hey, look, it's like I'm working with myself. Sitting in the other chair right there. Doctor. I'm taking a little bit of a breather. I am also debating, do I continue on or not? Sizzle cracks her necks to ward off predators. Indeed. It echoes through the streets. It's a half hour until shenanigans. Donut. Yay, Donut Asmir. I'm sorry, Donut ASMR. ASMR.
Oh. I'm trying to fight. I'm fighting my demons. Come on.
I think I might go invisible until shenanigans. Okay, Paz is in that voice chat that I am not in. Whoops. Now I'm there. You know what? Last 20 minutes, let's go switch into my... Forgot that was cold coffee. Ugh. I wish I had not done that. Alright. Let's finish this day. Maybe a little walk out towards the outside grounds would be nice.
There will be time to re-rate it later on if the
You're
words
still
are
gathering.
not quite what you're looking for.
Nice.
Students seem to be challenging that way.
Yeah, what we're
The theories are nice.
with us and
Hmm?
what formations we've gone over. Is there any other
The theories. They're very good
anyone
ones.
needs to bring up
Yes.
For their formations.
that we should focus on?
Oh,
Yes.
I think I made progress on my thing.
As long as they're keeping in mind
I heard it happened again today, so that's good.
specifically what kind of threats they'll be running into in Vanderhall.
Excellent. Keep me posted on that as well.
I've noticed a few formations.
If they
that-
aren't, at least initially. Oh, good to know.
Well, I was going to say, initially it seems they're doing a very head-on formation.
But that's the good thing with practical effort. They'll learn very quickly what will be effective after being exposed to it for the first time. It'll change their mindsets very drastically, especially being actually exposed to the danger. Not through theoreticals and imagery training. This will be real.
Right. Broken bones and burns can have somewhat of a bigger impact.
Yeah, we got some heavy lifters.
Plus, realizing something's not a simulation, it will be very jarring
No
for an
treasure at all.
experience.
Today, but sometime in the near future, I would like to get everyone together. Do a bit of
Which one is your
sparring,
squad,
not
if I may
too heavy, just enough to get hurt
They seem to be a
out
bit
there.
spread,
And I want to see
because
how
Celestia is
well
part of Team
my
4,
healing is
Team
able
2.
to affect everyone. Because I'd
That is
rather
something
find
we
out
should know.
here
The one in the corner
than
that you
out
went
there.
and
Yeah.
corrected for saying that
Any of us here can facilitate.
Iku's idea was silly.
Just let me know. I'll be
Which is not what he had said, but of course he explained himself to you.
But I'm
So,
trying to
yeah.
find out if
Yes.
that's adrenaline or not.
It was not more so the idea of it being silly. I just do not wish people to indicate potential foolishness.
Yes,
Is my word.
There's some combat training that
if one candidate is
But it's why I asked.
criticizing another candidate in an inappropriate way, and I am there, I
We
would
got it ironed out.
handle
I've
it.
got it all written out.
I know.
Put you in through combat.
I just can't help it.
I see.
I did not mean to tread on your toes if I did. And if so, I apologize.
You had a concern, and I mean, the Warden General is going to address his concerns immediately, as he should. But the candidates inside those
My rank
walls
is
are...
not making me. I know. My rank does not make me. Do not worry about me overstepping in terms of because I'm Warden General. We are all still friends, and I do not wish to trample on those just because I have a established name.
It is not quite live.
Of course.
But,
We're trying to
Hello,
It'd be
Professor.
good to get practice on what we're fighting.
Honestly, it may be something they already planned to do with us.
Just make sure to set up your date and whoever is going to be participating, of course.
Seems easy enough.
I'd like to try and
I'm going
Set
to
aside a place
retire
and
for
go
the
against
evening.
the simulacrum. Works out for you again, man.
That's well.
Which is good. All right.
It is good for all of us. We all need to know how to fight them more than just watching them.
I'm only over here
It helps in
because
general with
they
us working
respond.
together.
Yeah, that's correct.
But luckily he was actually on campus, so that actually didn't matter.
And that middle building over there is Stitch's shop, the tiefling that was at the harbor. They sell clothes, so if it comes up, you should be able to visit them.
Sure.
Oh, Professor Rhea? Andrea?
Yes.
Not sure I'll need that. We'll see.
I feel like I should let somebody know that I'm showing them around the town for now, just in case it comes up.
And Soliloquy has given his thumbs up, of course. Well,
according to them, the only...
The Professor Soliloquy told me to sit there and wait, but also I was told to trust people around, and some of them suggested I go out and look around the town instead of sitting there.
Yeah.
So...
Is there any concern that Soliloquy would have with you venturing around town?
I don't think so. They told me to start learning more and observing more, so
Then
I think this is part of that.
From my understanding, you have your autonomy. You're not a thing or a pet.
Yes.
So, of course. Thank you for letting me know.
I'll do my due diligence to make sure we're all careful.
Of course. And if anyone stirs up trouble or anything, which I doubt, make sure the military can handle it if it's some civilian. Yes. Enjoy your stroll.
Thank you. You too.
I was just being silly. Bring Captain Ring. The winner. I'll beat them eventually.
I expect letters back.
Of course.
Evening.
Hello, Captain.
So I'm curious, what is your thoughts on Opal's fighting?
It was a lot, because it's 30 people with arms doing magic shit, so there's that. But I would say
Upbringing is not the right word. It's not the right word.
the only, as I told her, the only thing is Valdris was behind her like 2 times and she didn't turn around. other than that, I guess.
I thought my teammates were watching my back, but apparently
I'm
not.
not saying I'm. That's just what I saw.
I know.
It's a good observation. Situational awareness, but as for her combative skills, impressed? Yes, no?
I mean, it's. Yes.
Hmm. And I thought I was holding them to high standards. You did well.
They know what they're doing.
It's difficult when you have people like Valdris and Talus and of the sort zipping around and teleporting and stealthing.
Yeah.
They've been
It was
doing
really
this
bad.
Yeah, seems like a pain.
a little longer, so all things considered. Hey, Boot. You do realize the moment they get to the end of the fence, they're going to stop barking at each other.
Why are you still here?
Oh.
I thought you were going to make a move.
She was. She decided to. No, she decided to skip the train and stay behind for an extra time.
I'm staying with them today.
I'm going to get changed.
Oh, okay.
But I wanna find the warden candidates. I wanna play tag.
Oh. They're very busy today, though. Maybe.
You see
We'll
me
see.
around him a lot. Is it he
If I have some time, I'll come play.
At least the good parts.
I don't have a palate for egos. That shit just runs right over me. It doesn't affect me none. You could be as egotistical and funny as you want.
Ugh. It's too early in the day to start yawning. Of course, there's a collider on that. Andrea social. Oh no, do I nosebleed? Okay, so I do. Okay, good, I do not. For those not old here, for those new here, I do get chronic nosebleeds. Very inconvenient. Okay, am I? I am. Do I look presentable? I look presentable. She's also... She's stacked. Who's behind me? Okay. Let us be along our way. Mm.
Oh, you have one.
Pain in the ass part 2.
Oh, I can't believe you hate me. You hate me.
Oh, with a face like the punchable face like that. No, I'm kidding. His personality is.
I left a note for Ben, but I don't think he could read it. Because I'm bad at writing. And
Good evening.
really, if you think about
Evening.
it, that's his fault. Because he didn't turn on the lights on, but
I assume that meetings are done now.
Sure, if you're still here.
They skipped the train, apparently.
So 2 weeks to work on Andrea's kit. Hello. Who's that? Oh no. Okay, at least there's people out here. 2 weeks to work on Andrea's kit. Get that ironed out. Also, actually convert my APC sheet into a proper teacher sheet. And lock in some crazy ideas I've had if I can. I keep repeating myself. I keep saying crazy things and not following through with them, which is making me sad. Is Milo out here by himself? Yes, he is. Is this a private moment?
Oh, no. I just like sitting out here.
I see. Usually I'm over in the docks area, staring out over the water.
Mm.
How are you feeling?
I'm really tired. I used a spell that I'm still trying to encode, but I think
Animals or also plants?
I think I know what I want to do. So that's progress.
Good. That actually puts you ahead of some of the other candidates. There are some that have not even started encoding yet, and they have a vague idea of what they want, so it's good on you.
I had to work on my handwriting first because I don't want it to be. I have hard time gripping small, delicate things like the styluses, so I've been practicing my handwriting before I try anything like that. I don't want to mess it up.
Like I said in class, a lot of it has to do with intent. Don't get me wrong, a good bit has to do with the correct rune, of course, but...
Yeah, but with how I'm built, they're gonna be on my wings, so I want them to look at least somewhat professional. Just a little bit.
Of course. And, they'll always be with you. The wings are permanently attached, right?
I mean, to the backpack thing, yeah. If I take the backpack off, the wings are
okay.
with it.
Okay, so you can take your arms off.
Yeah, but it kind of hurts a little bit. It's connected in me with wires, so it's kind of uncomfy hooking it off. I've had to sleep on my tummy.
That seems a little less removable than... Yes, does not seem as removable then.
Yeah, but...
So it'll always be with you, yes.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling about the mission?
I think it's good to have some sort of degree of fear. And I am scared, but I'm confident with the people I'm with. So I think we'll do okay. We'll look after each other, and I think that's what matters the most.
Good. It's actually a good
It
attitude
is
to take
not.
towards it.
It is not overconfidence. It is, I trust these people a lot. And they trust me too.
It's a lot like the hope for the worst, or hope for the best, plan for the worst. It is good to have trust in your fellow candidates. You'll be working together, but then the negative emotions like fear and sadness and things like that, it's actually good to have them. If you don't have those, you become a danger. I've seen a few wardens cast off their fear and just run blindly into things and pay prices to varying degrees. You and Sevi are close, aren't you?
I would say so, yes.
What do you think about Sevi?
I think one thing I feel when I look at her is pride. She's come a long way from when I first met her. I'm sure she could say the same for me, but I think she's dependable and kind. And what she is does not represent her at all.
How do you mean? What she is does not represent her.
More of her lineage.
See?
People might look at her when she's fighting and say she's scary, but I think she is just protecting her home.
And her home is Reinhold?
Our home is Eden.
Well, that is what we're all doing. And if that is one of her...
Why do you ask?
Like you said, when other people have seen her fight, that, it can seem scary.
Who needs chasing now?
What I've seen, she's intentional in what she does. But I have overheard other candidates saying worrying things, not speaking to her nature or behind her back, but more of
Not as organized as in the city.
asking her in a very concerned way if she's under control.
I'll be careful.
I suppose I understand. She might get caught up in it all, the noise, the adrenaline, but I think what helps is just a kind face. Everyone gets overwhelmed. Sometimes just being reminded that things are going to be okay is all that somebody needs.
Hopefully they can give you the go-ahead.
It does look pretty.
She has gotten better at tempering herself, but I think it is human to not be perfect.
To be human.
Hey, did any of you see anyone that come this way?
Some people went out this way, yes.
One of the wardens.
What'd they look like?
Is everything Ariel?
There was
Everything
a
okay?
shooting.
What?
No one has come running past here. Do you have a description of the shooter?
Let's get back to the city.
Arthur had a more exact one. All I know is a hood and a furry lining.
We didn't see anybody, and I...
Was it a red hood? Does that ring any bells?
I didn't get the color.
I don't think we saw anyone with a hood come running by.
No. And I was glancing at the road while we were talking.
Was anyone shot?
Gregory Carbillo. He's right now getting medical treatment inside the hospital.
Really? Gregory got shot? That,
That guy count?
is concerning.
Okay. I think he might have been chasing the guy.
Well, this is a military matter. Civilians shooting civilians.
Agreed.
As much as we should keep an eye out and inform the military if we see anything, it's not our place to go after them.
Out of our hands.
Yes.
Got it.
Because once we start blurring that line, we don't want the military thinking they can go after magic beasts.
True.
Are you okay?
A little shaken. Not every day you hear that someone's been shot in the middle of a diner.
Mm-hmm.
In the one in the square. His diner.
Yes.
That is
The very one.
incredibly public.
That is incredibly ballsy of someone. In fact, chances are that person might already be dead.
Okay.
They said they bolted out. Bystander said they ran in this direction.
I don't think I saw anybody. Unless they took a different direction, like hugged the wall or something. I didn't...
Possibility. Yeah. Witness accounts can't always be super reliable either. They could have gone in a completely different direction.
Well, I see Bailey or Talia up on the hill down the road, so they'd have a better vantage point if anyone was running that way. And there's various candidates running in every direction now. Fantastic.
That seems to be the norm now.
Guess one of the main driving forces to be in this type of field is wanting to do something.
Yes.
I just hope they remember the rules about the arms.
Yes, the punishment is quite set in stone if someone is to pull their arms on a regular civilian. Even if they shot Gregory.
Excuse me, how long have you guys been out here?
No one has come running by.
Checked.
Someone in a fuzzy hood
alright.
shot Gregory.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they might have hugged the wall to avoid our view, but yeah, we didn't see anybody. And we were up here for quite a while.
Has the military reached out to the wardens for
We
help?
already have a search party.
Yeah, we're already working with them.
Oh, interesting. Is there any concern as to this shooter not being normal?
Not yet, but
Here comes Marcus, probably asking the same thing.
we are trying to work hand in hand a bit more.
I see. No, we saw no one.
I at least do a lot of.
Okay.
I at least do a bit of moving since I can get around faster than a lot of others.
Oh, you don't say. Mr. jumps over 3 buildings in one leap. Shut up.
I'd rather him go over the buildings than through the buildings and like bragging.
If I wasn't.
Yeah, I can dispel him. I have a spell. I encoded it.
Ares, I know you're still around. Wouldn't have been as startling had I not, like...
All you have to do...
I need to speak to him.
yes,
I need to get words to him.
Pick up some dirt.
Milo.
Pick up some dirt and just throw it in his direction. I guess he's gone.
It does not clump up against anything.
God damn it. No, we have not seen anyone.
There's no way.
Gregory got shot.
There's no way. Do a rain
Gregory
dance.
got shot.
That is the word.
Oh, then I'm instantly less worried.
Gregory got shot. Holy shit.
In his cafe. In his restaurant.
About that package. Hell of a time.
About that thing I sent you.
Whoa.
Whoa. You know what? No,
In the middle of the tavern.
Good boy.
What? Yeah, no, in the middle of
running up here asking us this re-sign thing. I get it.
Are you serious?
Let me see.
You okay? I'm sorry.
I'm still trying to learn this joking thing.
Yeah, it's right.
Isaac,
Okay.
But
yes.
Got your heart.
please tell me you're not geared up because there was a shooting.
You scared Milo.
No, field test.
Oh.
We're doing a heat resistance test with Talia.
So
She's
okay.
going to burn me.
That you know of.
And
I know.
then in that case, I'm interested. I believe she's sitting up on the hill over that direction. It's either that or Bailey.
He's got a point.
Oh.
They're both redheads. I can't tell from here.
That is Kane and Bailey.
Okay, it's Bailey.
They may not be out here yet. We agreed to be by the ruins, so if they're not over there yet,
That would be
I
a
guess
safe
I'm
place to do
first.
this. Okay. I was just worried that you were up in arms for recent events.
No. Everything's fine.
Might I have advice?
Go ahead.
Oh, you're here, so I'm going to stick around and watch this. This sounds quite enjoyable.
I'm here. I'm sorry, I got pulled aside for like 3 talks and had to get told about someone getting shot in the inn.
It was Gregory.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's a bit harsh, but all right. I know I had to speak with Laz for an extended period, so I just got here.
Where'd Milo go? Did he just come back?
They were all up there.
Oh, so an addition has been made to this plan of what we're testing. Could you tell Milo, probably Sevi too, because they'll
What's up?
probably want to be here for
Oh,
it.
we can talk about it later. Okay.
I think we're missing the third component, which is Leon. I think he wanted to see something as
I
well.
think you should get them too. That's why I brought Rue. Actually, Rue, you don't have your
I realize it's already so late.
Are
you doing it
on my back, don't worry.
That's what they want to do.
You know
It's on my back. Yo, hold on.
He's heading this way.
Luca and I, well, mostly me.
I'll go see if I can catch up with Milo.
I think I'm stuck in like a defense loop with him, and we're having an
In
argument.
fact, I am not going to supervise this based on that conversation. I was going to ask if you wanted more heat, but...
I don't know what it was.
There we go.
It made her really upset.
It was just under my shirt.
It was just under my shirt. Why do you have a shotgun under your... Never mind. Is that a shotgun under your shirt, or are you just excited to see... God damn it. Okay, good. I don't think anyone heard me. That's a good point. He might have gone running down the tracks.
Oh well, all we can do is hope that some of the other fine old military intercept him.
Well, we can at least warn them which directions he's headed.
Yeah, of course. If that hasn't been passed around yet.
Were they sighted going down the train tracks?
Someone was shot.
Yes, Gregory was.
Yes.
In his restaurant, evidently.
I'm fairly certain.
Jesus.
Yes, he headed down the track. And they're coming this way. Jumped, I think.
Yes, that's would be my assumption. He did not make it out the front gate. I was sitting out there.
You had your back turned.
Ballsy bastard.
Yes. No, Isaac is not on fire yet. He's...
Actually,
Hmm.
not yet. We're getting there though.
I was going to stay and see if they wanted more fire, but from the conversation, I don't think this is something I want to watch.
Well, funny that you mentioned that. If you wouldn't be opposed, I need to know what you can do, Dre, since you're on our team and I am team captain, which means I have to coordinate some plans, and I have no goddamn clue what you're capable of. So, if you would be so kind at some point, you can do it today. If not, you don't want to have to. We'd appreciate a demonstration.
Well, next class is going to be practical magical application, so maybe you'll get an idea then.
All right, cool. I'll hold you to it.
Yes. We
I'm
have
gonna go catch up with these crazies.
Yes, make sure they don't burn down the trees, please.
I will do my best.
Do better than that.
I could be mistaken wrong, and it could be a part of the outfit or something that was just flowing, but I thought I saw semi-human traits.
Well, if we phone it
Do you have a
in...
place to store something securely on you?
I'll tell you this.
on me? No, we can just go to the military department though.
Hi, Scout. Hi, Scout. Angry, it scares me.
The bullet casing hadn't been cleaned up yet. I was going to give it to you so you could all look at it.
Yeah.
Make sure there wasn't anything trace back.
What do you think?
We do have a new
hand it
forensic
into-
specialist.
I have something I wish to
Understood.
Yeah,
assist
I mean,
on something.
if as long as we
Right,
get it to
I'm calling it tonight.
Here we are.
Hmm.
Wow!
the military, then we can get it all sorted out.
Hi,
Well,
Scarlet.
I always shocked every
I
time
was
I
going
see
to
you
go
dressed
into the
like that.
tavern and get statements.
I thought you weren't here. I think everyone
You
in the
did just
town
never
is kinda
expect to see your
dispersed.
teacher, you know, dressing like that,
It's
right?
only the,
I'm also a normal person.
Oh my god.
That's the one I
currently
really want
busy
to talk to.
cleaning.
Debatable.
He,
Oh my
You're a
Yes,
highly
sir,
competent,
because-
dangerous weapon of a person.
How you
I'll
do
leave
that?
you to that.
That is true.
Okay.
So,
I was telling Cynthia a bit about my time at the orphanage.
Any amount of
Hmm.
additives were put to it.
It's definitely a formative
He was
time for
asking
you.
me.
Hmm.
I'll be okay.
Yeah, he was asking. Oh, they opened it back up. Okay, good.
Everything will be alright.
Hey, Cynthia. Cynthia,
Was he
over
carrying
here.
a shield? Why?
We had arms practice today.
Sorry, I'm also trying to keep an eye on Boots. What's up?
Oh, why? Because she was playing tag. I think she was asking to play tag, right?
Yes.
Have a look.
She wants to, yeah.
2 seconds later.
With all the wardens and candidates.
What happened?
Yes.
This is who I was talking about, who trained me at the orphanage.
I'm
Captain.
currently cursed because I had just finished having
Pleasure.
Captain Andrea. Oh, we've met before, but I'll shake again.
Partially.
Yes.
Cynthia Vertisong. Pleasure.
What a song.
Cynthia also
Season.
grew up at orphanages.
Hmm.
Love this job.
Sadly, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, it's I can imagine it's not
Yeah. It was. It was a time.
Tell her about your sister.
My sister is the current captain of the wardens over in Runewald. You probably saw her out and about when she was here.
Hmm.
Vivian.
Okay, well, don't get shot. That's-
Vivian.
I wanna
I think
ask.
I did.
Bright blue hair, has peacock
Hello.
feathers, blue outfit,
You want
walks
to
with a
play
cane.
tag with us?
No,
Yes.
thank you, my dear. I'm about to head to bed, actually.
Okay, have a good sleeping.
Well, too. You have fun.
Yeah.
This one's really fast
I'm
here.
gonna play, and then I'm gonna
She runs
sleep.
like. She runs
You
like
want to
3,
play?
4, 5 miles every day.
Not tonight, though.
Okay.
It has been a long day for me, too.
You want to give.
Hmm.
Want to give her a chance?
Yes.
Do you wanna play tag with us? I'm getting lots of the warden candidates, so we can play tag together.
Okay.
But yes.
Just don't
Apple cider
have
donuts.
parents? Or like a sister or something?
No,
Oh.
she's an orphan too.
They're really good.
But she stays with Bang, one of the wardens of Runewald.
Oh, alright. So,
She
sorry,
at least
I
has
interrupted
someone.
your story.
What's your name?
No, you're fine. At least she has someone to be with. So
Scout.
I'm from
but-
Continue.
I'm from Bloxvale. I'm going back tomorrow.
not much else to really tell. My sister and I both grew up at the Runewald Orphanage. Our paths basically diverged at a time. I got a sponsorship to go to the Runewald University. It's where I studied and became a researcher. She went on to become a warden.
My sister was really good at
He's
catching
still
me, finding me though.
inside of the door.
Two very important and needed
Oh, perfect.
professions.
Yeah.
The wardens wouldn't
It's
know a third of what they know without the researchers, and the researchers are kept safe by the wardens. So.
Please sneak me inside.
exactly.
True. Technically, I can go in, but if you say I'm invited, I'm not trespassing.
You're fine. I'm gonna technically be technically invited. Technically.
Why do we even have rules?
Are we singing happy birthday? Are we gonna sing him happy birthday?
It would be another 5 up and 5 down for me if I was doing that sort of shite. Actually, you'd just throw me out.
Yes, it would be out 1 and up 5.
Would I be if I was a warden
I
candidate?
learned my lesson. You don't break rules around the
Training
cabin.
place. There's all they're all out.
There's
I
a
can
right
see
way
that.
and a wrong way to do things.
Do you have like a parent or something?
One of the
If she
reasons
doesn't
why-
approve of it, it's the wrong way.
Oh, they're staying with
One of the reasons why I'm not out for
You're
Isaac's
staying
test
In
right
a way,
now.
I'm looking out for her, yeah.
Oh,
okay. I go back to the bank tomorrow.
They have more fire.
What's
or
Isaac's
Can we
test?
go look?
More
Can we go
support
look
than fire
outside?
casters.
If you want, we can.
What's his test?
Also, we should go and check over because Cassie wants to give you that drink too. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think the bar is open just yet. Wait,
I have no idea if it is or not.
I really do not want to come up with a hypothesis when there's, again, more fire or more support than fire casters to help Isaac test something.
Okay, bye.
Oh,
Yes.
alright.
I'd rather that skip me and go straight to
We need
Reginald.
find no more people again.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I said that some of them might be training outside.
Yeah.
Maybe not Reginald.
One
Looks
of
like
them
he's
was
already started
doing
drinking.
something along those lines.
Oh yeah, speaking of that,
Well, they can train by running.
did you know
around
that,
and playing tag.
what's his name?
True, we can convince them, couldn't we?
Yeah.
The one we were talking about this morning
Sounds quite good.
with the jacket.
Ah,
His face was melting
We
off.
go outside if I
Oh,
stay with
Cassie.
them.
The face was
Cassie,
melting
yeah.
off.
Yeah,
Cass?
if you are okay with that.
Yeah, his face
As long
was
as you
melting
come
off.
back and
It's
you
like
make sure you're
his
back
cheek
in time, okay?
was like all exposed and stuff. You could see his teeth.
Alright.
It was really awful. They took care of him though. Apparently, he had some kind of condition.
Right. Okay. Well, I've done.
Yeah,
just
that was
enough
quite a surprise this morning.
Additions for one day.
Your speed and
This batch of candidates is quite.
well.
Hey, I'm part of this batch of candidates.
All right, then we'll say unique and not special.
It's especially bad when I get under.
Thank you. I'm unique.
Uniquely
I do have quite
special.
big feet. So,
I just went back on my
I'm
word.
uniquely special.
my
Yes.
clumsiness.
That's
I would say I
Lucia's.
got noticed at the orphanage, but it wasn't for a good reason.
A sleepy friend here.
I was kind of a troublemaker.
Yes, but you did learn your lessons. Mostly.
I did. Running up and down, carrying 2 pails of water underneath both arms. Well, 2 total, held in both arms.
Yes.
5 stories up and down repeatedly, and she counted. It wasn't going up to get 1; it was up and down to get 1.
Yes, of course.
And she'd just look at. She'd just look at us and go, Celestia, 10. She'd say, Celestia, you owe me 10. And I'd be like, oh, but I wouldn't, of course, complain because that would just add more to it. So I'd
Yes.
just go
And if
give
your
them.
wrists go lower than your
She-
hips, that adds to.
I learned my lesson, so yeah.
There was that one night you did sleep on
That's
the
one way to
stairs
do it.
and picked up right where you left off.
I know what to do. Also, that's the only way to get warm bath water. I have to do it first thing in the morning. For everyone else.
Understandable.
Kind of made me what I am.
Hmm.
He was asking me about friends at the orphanage.
Yes. Those are precious things you need to hang on to. The closest thing that you have to family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them do become family.
Of course.
Like me and my sister. We're from 2 separate families, but we see each other as family. And for me, she's my sister, and she sees me as the same, and that's all that matters to us.
Often those kinds of relationships are stronger than biological relationships. Biological? Familial? I forget what the term they used to
Blood.
use. Blood relatives, yes.
Blood relatives.
Chosen relatives over blood relatives. Often mean a lot more to you.
I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't think of any at the orphanage. You know, I was kind of a troublemaker.
Yes, but at least in the end it turned out for the good. All the grief you caused me.
Sure. Oh yeah. It worked.
Yes.
I worked my way here. That was always my goal. I was going to take revenge on all the monsters. And I'm still going to do it. We're real close. Just got to finish the barrel on my gun.
It's quite impressive.
Rifling in Majesty is really hard.
Would be
That is it.
be lovely to see that when that's done.
Oh, you want to look at my big old shaft? I'll show you once it's ready. Captain, sorry. This is the kind of thing that would get me in trouble. I'm okay. No, we can.
You are an
okay,
adult.
I'll shut up now.
Yes.
Am I? I haven't even gone on my first mission yet. How about I can be an adult after I go on my first mission?
Am I the adult, says the person who owns a high caliber rifle.
Yeah, but that's kind of everybody, right? You know, when you gotta go hunting for monsters and stuff.
You know what? That's a good idea. I
Who
should
doesn't
get a
want to-
high caliber rifle for boots. I think it would be fantastic.
Yeah, it's a wonderful idea. Just won't any bullets in it.
Yes. Not with bullets.
A high caliber rifle for someone that's small.
Yeah, she couldn't even lift it.
Yes, not only is it a form of
That's
self-defense, it's a
worrisome.
form of transportation.
Captain would train her well.
Oh, I know.
Captain, even I can't accept that one.
Sorry. It's funny though.
It's okay. It's nighttime. I'm about to go get drunk, so
Yes.
it's all good.
On a night
I
where
say drunk, but
Gregory
I'm gonna
gets
go
shot,
take one
we
drink
need to
and
have
get
some
sick.
levity.
I heard about
I
that.
agree, because I do believe Cassie wants to play poker.
Oh.
Careful, he cheats.
Oh, Cassie. All right.
Yes.
Of course he does.
He cheats.
That makes me upset.
Really? How does he cheat? Do tell.
He palms the
Sticky fingers,
cards.
Yep.
Palms the cards. Alright.
Yes.
Good to know.
He also still owes me
Oh, what in the
royalties on
world?
the drink I
What
created
in
for
the
him.
world is that?
What have I missed?
There's a whole bunch of people over there, all dressed the same.
Oh.
That's a little weird.
I'm gonna, Captain, I'm gonna go observe.
Have fun. I am not getting involved in that.
What was everyone pointing at?
Them.
Yes, them.
What about them?
They just appeared. No idea who they are.
Wait, are they?
Good evening, Iku.
Evening, Andrea.
Yes.
Have a good evening. We shall forward our findings to Carolyn.
Thank you very much.
Professor Lancaster,
Yes.
do you have romantic experience?
Very little.
Y'all can guess what I'm about to do.
Oh.
Noted. Running around before, talking about opening the gates for people. For them.
I think I'd always never really understood.
Let's give
them
great prophet, for their eyes are blinded by fear.
Okay, hey, whoa, God. Brothers! There we go.
Seek salvation.
Brothers, the end is near!
Let paradise through into your heart and your soul.
The end of Eden approacheth, for it is here.
We will not submit to this tyranny.
I'm gonna ask you to.
We are here merely to speak what we speak.
Non-believer!
Rules of this place. We cannot be stopped from telling the truth.
Unbelieving non-believer! You will hearken the end sooner for us all!
Shun those who do not believe.
Shun
those who would
Shun
rules in eternal paradise.
For shun unto you all!
They cannot keep us. They cannot contain us. We grow every day. We will continue to grow every day. For those who are new, for those who hear,
It is proof!
Take you to jail.
the gods have told us and given us a sign.
You witnessed it.
The prophecies will come true. One day turns to night, and night turns to day. Brothers, we will be reborn into paradise if only those
Eden to paradise! Let go of our brother! He has done nothing wrong but hearken the end! Done! Shun! Shun! Shun unto you! Shun!
Merely for speaking the truth!
You are an unbeliever! You will bring the end sooner, for it is here, it is now!
To the everlasting cages, but they cannot keep us! They will not keep us!
The world will be ended! The word shall be spreaded! No matter what you do, you cannot prevent this!
Lay your hands upon the children and emissaries of the gods themselves! Do you not see how you anger them so?
You know not what you do!
Little by little every day, and it is not fast enough. We must grow. Join us.
To
Grow and shun the unbelievers.
Cacophony that will be the true end of man.
Our souls, so that we may be reborn into eternal paradise.
You are part of the prophecy, for we are the heralds and you are the bringers.
We will never stop.
You bring forth the end that we herald.
Needed to be fought, no matter how long you decide.
Repent before it's too late.
You are simply pawns of the gods to bring about the end.
You mustn't continue this madness.
How dare you lay your hands upon these children of the gods?
You are unworthy of the end.
They wound me.
Our flesh with
They wound me.
rules,
But you
ones
will be
that
wounded
you
eternally.
do not even realize shackle your own self.
My flesh is temporary, but
How
my
dare
ascension
you
will
are.
be eternal.
You may trap the vessels, but the end will continue to come.
Do to us.
Come on.
man.
You have brought this upon yourself.
Come on, get your hands on your back.
Very souls.
Up against the wall. Come on. Up against the wall.
Spread the truth.
Your arms
We
and my
will
back.
not submit to your How dare you! We merely
They
spread
use their iron as they have before as a symbol to restrain the true end.
Something. So when you
Forsaken unbeliever, the end.
what you thought was a god sign, you just contradicted yourself.
Oh, the end. Life is a contradiction.
But then it changed, and you were saying it's the
For when the end is here, life will be no more. It shall contradict itself. You are proof of the ultimate contradiction of reality. For end is life, and life is the end. And you are helping forsaken the people for the ending that is being brought upon everyone.
decided to go against the will of those who created the entire creation of
It is the will of the creationists that there is an end in the end is near. For you have brought us the end.
I'm uncoughing your right hand, and I'm cuffing you this guy.
On your
Fuck!
Okay?
Why have
I'm cuffing you?
take your
brother
Back. I'm cuffing
hands?
this guy. I'm
We will never give in to this
Group hug! Brother, hold my hand! Encase him in the truth! I've pulled you over here! I have pulled you! No! We have encased you! We have surrounded you! For we will tell you of the end! Oh, he ducked under me! Damn it, I didn't think about that! Brother!
so that we may pray.
Oh, the end is here! The end is coming! There's a God! I am being oppressed! I am being brutalized! Yes, bring the end here!
You get that because you try to be cheeky.
Why would you do this?
Realize that your arms are a bit hurt.
This is not better! I can't see your shit!
Oh, no, I can't do that. Can we all go under? Can we all
Okay,
go under the bridge?
yes, the bridge. You step over the hands.
Okay, follow me.
Okay.
Follow me, kindred. Okay, now we go behind you.
No.
Wait, no, I'm
Yes.
stuck.
What are you doing, brother?
The end is a mess.
Kneel and say the prayer of destiny.
Kneel.
For we are destined to be here, and then we respawn the fuck out of this because this bit is over.